everyone. Today, or tonight rather, we're going to be running Doom Eternal in the 100% Nightmare category. It's a really, really awesome category for all the speedruns in this game because it's super relatable. You can take a lot of what you see in this run today and pretty much apply it to your own playthroughs on any difficulty, because a lot of what we're going to be doing is focusing on the combat, in addition to obviously collecting everything, doing all the mission challenges, and really routing the game in an optimal way. I'm joined by the Spud Hunter, who is an absolute fiend when it comes to Quake and Doom and all sorts of action FPS games, and Maynard as well, who also speedruns this game and recently completed an awesome run called the God Run. If you want to talk a little bit about that while we get started.
Yeah, I'm Maynard, as Devo aptly put. I challenge run, speed run a bunch of games. Modern Doom games have been my jam recently, and we did the God Run recently on my channel, which was 2016, and Doom Eternal all on Ultra Nightmare 100%, including the DLC. It was a 7.5-hour run, and I wanted to curl into a little ball in the shower and cry for 3 days straight after it was done. Thank you for liking and subscribing during that run, by the way, for everyone that tuned in. But it's all about Devo today, and your Nightmare run, mate.
And the Spud Hunter. If you want to introduce yourself a little bit, you might have to...
Oh, sorry. I should know
It's
what
his
I'm doing.
first time on the microphone,
yeah.
guys. Yep.
Yeah, no, I've been watching Devo prepare for this for weeks now. He's been doing his Schwarzenegger online on his channel on twitch.tv. Been watching him get pumped for this moment, and he's the man to crush it right now. He's the one that's been lifting for this moment, so I'm really ready to get stuck in here with Maynard cussing this moment.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Really excited to share this game. Just got to do one small little change here because I just want to have the... Well, I probably don't want to be in 640 by 480. That's probably going to be an issue. Let's just see.
The ratio was wrong. 4:3. Just went 69. That'll do it.
You know what? Let's just stick with this for now because I don't want to.
You don't want to break the. Yeah.
I don't want to break things. Just want to quickly turn on the performance metrics because we want to know what the frame rate is while we're playing, and it's locked at 60, which is going to be a huge problem.
That is going to be a problem.
That is going to be a giant problem.
A lot of the skips in Doom Eternal are this is a very CPU-based game, and it is very FPS-based for a lot of the tricks.
Turn that off.
Yeah.
Now we've got problems. Okay. All right.
The plot thickens.
The plot does thicken.
See, this isn't just the PC Master Race perfectionist thing going on here. This is like...
It is a bit, but...
The id Tech engine, there's a lot of stuff that are tied to frames and this, that, and the other. You know, like, there's some things that you can't do in a speedrun if your settings aren't optimal. So he's just getting things just right here. And it's more to do with, like, capture card settings and whatnot right now. So he's just tweaking some stuff.
Look, it's really important that we have all of this dialed in because otherwise I can guarantee none of this run will work without this.
Yeah, so most people, while Devo's sorting this out, most people in this game will have Reaver Tuner or NVIDIA settings or something like that, some kind of toggle so that they can go from 100 FPS to 250 or something like that. But usually 250 is the magic number for anyone that submits Doom Eternal runs. Because you need, that's going to even the playing field for people that have systems that are too good. And most people can get 250 FPS in this game if you lower the graphics. It's pretty well optimized for the most part, even though this game can crash a bit. But 250, you need that FPS to do some of the cooler meat hook skips, affectionately referred to as the yeet hook, which and a few other things as well, like the punchy things,
Yeah, like the punch skip right at the very start of the game.
Yep.
In addition to that, there's it kind of cuts both ways. So there's some advantages to having a really high frame rate, but there's also some disadvantages in having a really high frame rate. So some enemy AI mechanics they totally misbehave. Like any enemy attack that slides across the ground, they're going to slide way further than they should, and you'll see that during this run. When we have enemies that are, like Hell Knights or Carcasses that have attacks where they'll Doom Hunters. Yeah. So we use Reaver Tuner to try and lock the frame rate at opportunities when we're going to be fighting those, especially the Doom Hunters. We'll be locking the frame rate for that fight. There's also some quirks with enemy AI when they load into an arena, especially if they jump in from the ceiling. You need to lower the frame rate specifically for that because sometimes they'll jump in way later than they actually should. I think we might have to actually ditch Reaver Tuner because it looks like it's locking the frame rate when it shouldn't be. Let me just...
yeah.
Right, let me just...
You could probably just do the whole thing on 250 if you just want to make it easier like that.
Yeah, I think let's just set Reaver Tuner to 250 because it seems to be...
Do we have time for a quick donation while we do that?
That would be the best time right now.
Yep, excellent. I've got a couple, in fact. We've got a $100 donation from Placey, very generous. Saying,
on your Placey.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah, against all the resets that hell on earth can conjure, all the memes that Dune Eternal can produce, we will send unto them only Devo, Gungan, and Goodney, until it is done. Good luck with your run, mate. Have a Hugo Martini for me. Put this to the runner's choice.
Kill the animals, I reckon.
What's that?
No, it's just GDQ.
We
joke.
do have $164 remaining on No Frostbomb Trick.
Yeah, there's actually... Yeah, we can probably keep that open until we get to Art Complex, which is about halfway through the game, because that's where we meet the first Marauder.
Hey,
that's looking a bit better.
There it is.
Much better. All right, cool. Now, besides collecting everything in the game, we're on Nightmare. Usually, like the most popular category for this game nowadays is definitely UN 100%, but obviously the only difference between Nightmare and UN is permadeath. So you only get one life, and if you die, it is back to the very beginning of the game. So obviously that wouldn't be very amenable for a marathon, so doing Nightmare today.
We have a $20 donation from Nico Sar as well. Back home after an amazing day at ASM and happy to be watching the stream.
All right.
Put this towards the No Frostbomb challenge. Let's go ASM. I know we can make this.
Okay, so timer is coming up in 3, 2, 1.
Let's go!
Let's go! Now, the Spud Hunter, you played this game once before. Once.
A millennia.
A millennia ago. In the before time, the long, long ago.
Before the desync wars.
What's your favourite level of Doom Eternal while we're rolling through this bit here?
I had a thing for Mars Core.
Same.
I just love the environments in it.
Yeah,
like,
that's probably my same as well.
It's not so much the gameplay itself. It was just mind blowing. Just the level of detail that the artists put into those environments.
So
try again. Give it the old love tap.
Devo's trying to do a punch skip here. It's very tough, this one. Oh, there it is.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah. So you'll see a few quirks in the early game. I kind of know a couple of them in the first 3 or 4 levels, but basically if there's an interactable that the Doomslayer can punch, but if he can't quite reach it, the game will still try to pull you towards it. And you can use that to build a bunch of momentum in sort of the reverse direction. So it's actually super handy for sort of sequence breaking some stuff. Like the definition of a glitch in this game is... So there's two different categories. There's restricted and unrestricted. And so in unrestricted, you can go outside the bounds of the invisible walls in the level, basically. You can go outside and sequence break the levels a little bit more, but in restricted, which is the most popular category, we tend to just do skips that stay within the boundaries of the level. Like, you could fly through the air in Doom Hunter Base, but if you don't go outside of the invisible walls the developers have put in place, then you're sweet, pretty much.
Now, what we're in right now is every speedrunner's favourite level of this video game. It's called Hell on
Yes.
Earth. It's the most played level for everybody in the game. It is a giant meme. There is a lot of places that you can die very easily. You don't have a lot of hit points right now. Devo right now is going into an arena that has one of the coolest skips in it that's recently-ish been discovered. He's not getting bunny hops here.
I'll give it a go. I got the soldier. So this is a really RNG skip, but I'll try it, even though it's super rando. If it doesn't work out, then I'll just do the combat. So we want to try and... This guy...
Looks all right.
This AFK Bop is not playing along. Come on, AFK Bop. There you go, buddy.
Yeah! All right.
There we go.
Jumping over an invisible wall there. Once again, like the punch in this game sort of like... It has a weird dash. It like kind of locks on and dashes towards an enemy, and it kind of, with geometry involved, you can just shoot up the wall with that enemy there and fly over that invisible wall, just negating an entire battle. The super heavy gone, or not the super heavy, the Arachnotron gone. All the trash is gone. You save, almost a minute there, I'd say, like quite a bit.
Yeah, probably it depends a little bit. It depends a little bit on the RNG that you get. So like sometimes that zombie just won't even aggro. Sometimes the game will spawn a soldier down where you're trying to stand to lure him, so it depends completely on what the game decides to do. Now, I'm just going to do some extra routing for some 1-ups for this run, just so that we can keep to time a little bit. Now, you'll notice that I haven't really chainsawed much, and that's because I'm going to chainsaw this guy. So, typically in this game, you want to try and chainsaw fodder demons because you get the same amount of ammo from a fodder demon as you do from a bigger demon like an Arachnotron. But the way that this first level is routed is we chainsaw that spider. There's a couple of different routes towards the end of this level that you can do in terms of chainsawing to make killing demons faster, because obviously chainsawing an Arachnotron is way faster when you only have two weapons in your toolbox. So yeah, we tend to try and chainsaw a couple of the Arachnotrons in this level.
Now, this mod coming up is probably the most important mod for almost the whole game, not quite, but the precision bolt here is just unfortunately putting this up there.
Yeah, look, it's a pretty powerful weapon when you're not on 60 hertz.
Yeah, also that.
Well, we have some interesting binds going on here, I think.
Ah.
What is... Oh, that's not going to work.
So to people back at home that aren't familiar with Doom Eternal speedrunning, what Devo tried to do there was quick weapon switch before the animation came in and locked him into picking up that item. So every time there's a major item, he has to do a quick switch that knocks out that animation. That over time, that saves seconds here and there.
All right. Yeah,
so
the weapon wheel is bound to equipment for some reason.
Ah, okay, that's...
Maybe there's an alternate... I just want to check and see what this is on at the moment. So
having the weapon wheel is going to be important later. Okay.
Let's just put that on that key, hey? It'd be impossible for me to touch that key. The other thing is...
I could hit it if I really wanted to, but...
Right.
I'm a man of many talents.
Okay, we've got some interesting stuff going on with this computer. That's all right.
It's been a sabotage.
Yeah, I think that should cover it though. Yeah, I can chainsaw, so we're all good.
Okay.
Okay, so in this level, you kind of want to focus more on the soldiers. Like, this room is okay. You can, the imps spawn independently of the soldier, but the soldier holds up the Arachnotron. Okay, I'm a little bit low on shotgun ammo at the moment.
Yeah. Gonna pick this up, switch to full auto, burn him down.
Yep. It's one of the few instances where we use the full auto in the early game. Once this guy dies, we just need to kill 3 imps, and they can spawn in all kinds of places. Oh man, this is hard on 60 hertz. You could say it hurts.
Oh, boy, wow. Anyone else want to...
There we go. So that should do that. It's actually a really good level if you're doing a casual playthrough. Like, it's designed really well because it introduces so much stuff so quickly.
It's actually like one of the best, in my opinion. Like, no hyperbole here. This is one of the greatest opening levels in any video game I've ever played. Like, it just teaches you everything about the game. It's got this droning, like, lovely Mick Gordon soundtrack. It's not too... I mean, we're on Nightmare, so everything's hard, but it's not too rough of an introduction. It slowly drips in the heavies. You start getting your first couple of mods in. You already have access to quite a few tech items here as well, and it's fun to go fast through. Like, a fast Hell on Earth is really fun to watch.
Normally we don't grab these shells, but I'm just going to grab them because I'm a little bit low. I'm going to use bullets on that guy because there's bullets around the corner here. So we're just going to skip all these dudes.
Yep.
It is 100%, but we're only really doing everything the game tracks. Right. Oh no. Okay, yeah, we're missing a bunch of binds here. Let's just put that there. There we go. Now I can punch cancel. There we go.
All right. So punch cancelling, while you do this, you got to get rid of these 2 caca demons here. Punch cancelling is something that was discovered, I want to say, like, maybe, I mean, everything's time is a flat circle when you're a streamer full time. Maybe a year and a half ago. And this tech has upped the DPS so much in the early game. You can precision bolt as fast as your hands are able, basically. You reset the cooldown on precision bolt just like that, and each precision bolt will one-shot a lot of the trash demons, especially with the headshot. And it's even good DPS against heavies, and it's often like utilized in that respect as well, just to burn down caca demons in some spots.
That was actually pretty good plaza.
That was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do a bunch of punch cancelling here. We'll see how it goes at 60 hertz. It feels really weird, but we'll get it. There's one there. So it's so fast, especially in the early game, because you don't really have that many tools in your arsenal, and this thing can just pump out so much DPS if you can punch cancel really quickly. Okay, so I've got one more shot for the precision bolt, which I'll just use on this dude. Sticky bomb here. No stragglers.
Chainsaw saw the spider.
Yep.
All right.
So that's the other spider that we chainsaw. Just he's like kind of a This is sort of a dangerous spider, so it's never a bad idea to chainsaw him. Alright, cool. I reckon by Exultia I'll be used to 60 hertz.
I reckon you might have missed an imp too, mate.
Always the stragglers.
This never happens in this game.
This never happens, guys. The imps always behave. They never run away. There you go.
Cool.
That's hell on earth.
Got any donations while we make our way into this demonic fortress?
We have plenty indeed. It's being very generous. We have a $50 donation from Martin Knoll, Until It's Done. Incentive for no frostbomb trick on Marauder. And a $10 donation from Tony the Phony Pony. I think you win the best username. I'm more awake than I've ever been. Good luck on the run, Devo. No frostbomb challenge as well. There is only $4 left on that incentive, so we've almost made it.
Oh my goodness.
You guys just like watching me suffer, don't you?
To be honest, the non-frostbomb kill on the Marauder, something that actually Devo has taught me. I didn't know it until Devo taught me, and it was not long ago, like maybe 2 months ago.
Yeah.
He taught me slobs.
Yeah.
It's the coolest way to kill the Marauder. It's much cooler than frostbomb. It's harder, but it's cooler. And cooler is what we're here for, not speed.
There is so much awesome weapon tech in this game, and to be honest with you guys, I feel like this game has a lot of potential still. You know, it's only 2 years old. There's every possibility that, you know, someone new or someone in the community will discover something new that will change the game again. And slobs is one of those bits of weapon tech that we'll use in a couple of levels. You want to talk about what it is, what it does?
Yeah, so slobs stands for silent lock-on burst, right? The silent lock-on burst tech, where I mean, just to bring things up, there's quite a few inputs for things like the punch cancel on the precision bolt. It looks like it's just precision bolt and then punch. It is actually like precision bolt, punch, weapon hotkey, precision bolt, punch, weapon hotkey. It's got like that one extra key port. And slobs is basically, I mean, when we get to it, well, I'll talk about the inputs, but it's a really fast, high DPS single target double lock-on the rocket launcher, and the lock-on mod's the first mod you get for the rocket launcher. It's the most single target DPS you can get in the game. So Devo wants to get rid of the trash here. He's going to ignore the Cacodemon because on 1.1 it just dies randomly. Not sure why.
Look at him go! Look at him go!
See you, mate.
See you,
and
mate.
Here is the debut of the Hell Knight. Goodbye.
See you later, mate. Catch you, mate.
Series favourite, the Hell Knight, getting completely cold-shouldered. And we're listening to little excerpts of Meat Hook here, which is one of my favourite songs in the history of video games. Lovely
We're also
there.
track skipping.
Yes, I get that comment a lot, and Devo gets it as well in the chat. Whenever you play a lot of Doom Eternal, people complain, going, "Streamer, please don't play so fast." It's my favourite song. Too bad.
I mean, Meat Hook, it's kind of like a bit of a criminal offence because it's just such a good
banger.
You get to hear it again in Terra Savard, thankfully.
Yes, true. So we just picked up Air Control, which is one of the runes. So in this game, the Slayer can collect runes that improve his combat capabilities, and the first one we picked up was Air Control. Spuddy, you're a big fan of Air Control?
Yeah. I mean, obviously there's different combinations over the time. That people didn't adapt it when the game first came out, but being a big fan of Quake, I like in-air movement. You know, mid-fight, you have an air ball coming towards you. You can sort of like flick your mouse a little bit, you know, in the air and get around stuff. As you're probably seeing here, there's a double Cacodemon he's got to deal with, and he gets them out of the equation straight away. And he's waiting for Hell Knight to spawn in.
Just waiting for a mate. Ooh, little low.
There we go.
For a second there, I forgot this wasn't Ultra Gnome. I was like, oh no, not here.
Not like this.
Both Maynard and I, when we run this game, we pretty much always play on Ultra Nightmare. I think once you've done it, it's really difficult to go back to, you know, you load a checkpoint and you feel discombobulated.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I don't know about you, but I didn't have pecs or chest hair until I completed my first UN run.
What happened after the God run then?
Oh, dude, that's... I got told I had to be nice on the stream here and not get too vulgar, so...
Is that
sorry, I'll just leave that
G15 classified?
It's G15 classified, that's right.
Alright.
So we just got Dash now. Dash is a lovely addition to the Doom franchise. Makes just traversal wonderful. It's a great defensive tool as well. Like, the Hell Knight is kind of... not completely negated, but it's not as scary as Doom 2016, that's for sure, when you can dash away from it and see it jump at you. And we didn't really mention it, but you got Blood Punch as well, and Blood Punch is a huge part of some of the early game sort of DPS cycles against you know, things like Hell Knights, that sort of thing. This guy, though, we don't punch him, we just cut him in half.
We just give him a haircut, but
good haircut.
A little bit close, I think. Oh,
Lovely
see,
beatbox,
I
look at
always
that.
think I should route this in the first Rotunda battle, because you're meant to use dash to do that bit of platforming, but if you get a lot of momentum from B-hopping, then you can just, you don't even need it. We're going to put the jukes on these Cacodemons.
This trick I saw on a stream, like back in 2020, and it feels so awesome to, like, basically get inside Doom Eternal's brain and go against the intended path there.
Yeah, I have to, I feel as though they definitely made it work that way on purpose. Oh.
Yeah, id Software's... They've done some stuff with patches to make things worse for the speedrun, but then rolled back a lot. That's why we get those extra lives.
That's why we get those extra lives.
The Revenant is...
Only to lose them.
This is Revenant number 1, right? So the Revenant is one of those units that gets slept on quite a bit. Like, you're not really worried about him, but if you're staring down the barrel of a barrage or those burst rockets, it can definitely just completely erase you. We're looking for trash here. We've got a Cacodemon on the right. And what Devo needs to do is basically burn down the Cacodemon or glory kill it. Swing in underground to get an album here and pick off these two zombies on the steps.
His melee can be lethal too, the Revenant. He can give you a quick double slap. He leans into it.
He's got that lunge as well. Like Devo was talking about that high FPS problem with the game.
Some say the precision bolt is like a magic wand. You just make enemies disappear, just like that guy. Now, there's a whole bunch of platform. It's not even platforming. It's just Ribena juice. So we're just going to skip all that. I don't like it. You're meant to go through you're meant to go through this whole cavern, and if you just do a cheeky jump, dash jump, you can do it different ways as well. But we just skip all that. We try to stay away from the purple goo as much as possible in this run.
Now this is interesting. There used to be a invisible gas canister here.
Oh,
that's petrol for you Australians.
So
we used to have a little gas canister there to pick up. Yep,
Boom.
right there it is.
There's a bit of petrol.
They made it visible on the patch that I play on, but on 1.1 it's still invisible, and you do need to pick it up because it's part of the route here to chainsaw one of the spiders coming up in this scary arena.
Yeah, I don't usually pick it up, but since I've picked it up, I don't have to go and pick up the one that's on the little island down here.
Attaboy.
So.
Do we have
People are
time for
tuning
a
in
quick
for that
announcement as well?
They want to see the weird idioms.
Yeah. Oh, this game's got lots of it. There's even in the latest patch, there is a punch boost that you do off of an invisible object that's still actually in the level. It's just not visible. It's super weird. Okay, we're just going to start shooting this dude, and then before he hits us, we're going to... okay, I'm going to have to glory kill you.
He got a hit in, but that's fine with the Doomslayer. We're way more strong. We can take a hit.
Just going to try and get rid of some fodder here while we got some downtime. Come over here. Try and get rid of this guy's turret. Oh,
Hot.
always happens.
Get out of that.
Okay, so there's this system in the game called faltering. So I had 1 bar of the heat blast charge then. Just going to get rid of you, and then we're going to chainsaw you. If you release the heat blast with even just 1 charge, it will falter the enemy, and it'll give you an opening to... they'll be stunned for a second, momentarily. You can get in there and do a bit of damage. Now, there is a skip here that you can do, but I'm not going to do it because I only have...
Devo hates this one.
I don't like this skip, and I don't have enough health for it. So we're just going to kill you, because I don't want you to throw grenades at me or anything like that.
Normally, there's like a... I was about to call it a tree, but it's kind of just like a growth of weird flesh just behind you where the spider was that you sort of just climb up on the edge of and then just jump up to this bridge here. You grab that battery. You don't want to go too far because it can spawn a Cacodemon right where Devo was just looking just then. And now we're dropping into a secret encounter, which has got the Lost Souls, which thankfully are a complete joke in this game.
Yeah. Unless the pain elemental
clean that up.
Yeah. So you don't yeet blast, do you? Or
no,
you like intermittently try it?
The only time I ever do it is accidentally, because I do not know how to do it.
The yeet blast is something that's definitely utilized a bit by people that have the hands to do it. Not saying Devo doesn't have the hands. Just unpracticed.
Trained the hands.
But it's one of those things where you can manipulate the heat blast, which is the alternate mod of the plasma gun, to just basically give you like 3 or 4 times the amount of damage that you would normally build up on heat blast, and it can completely erase some of the heavies. But once you get weapon swap, which is the next suit token in the next level, it becomes obsolete. So it's just a really cool this level thing. You only use it this level.
Yeah.
Now this is a tough one.
I'm not doing this skip. I'm just using it to get here.
That was better than I thought it would be, to be honest. You got a lot of movement on that.
There's basically a skip that you can do there where you dash off that object, and you get so much momentum that it sends you into that big pillar that spider just spawned on, and then you punch the pillar, and the game tries to connect it with the spider. But as a result of you being not in front of the spider, the game sends you and yeets you in a totally different direction. And it allows you to bypass all of that combat. You can just go straight into that little hole in the wall that I just went through.
And we're seeing a little bit, while Devo sort of does this platforming puzzle, there's a little bit of dash boosting, which is another tech thing in this game. There's so much tech in this game. But anytime geometry has like a little bit of sort of a quarter pipe to it, I want to call it, from the skateboarding days. If you dash into that, sometimes you don't even need to push W, you just tap the dash button, and the Slayer can just yeet off into the sky.
Right,
they patched that off at one point, but brought it back.
Hopefully I can get this.
Yeah, this is punch.
Yes!
Yeah,
Yes!
beautiful. Straight to the Slayer's key. First try.
Yeah,
Smooth.
it's pretty tricky because you've got to be quick enough to get the codex and then reposition before the spider jumps down. If you're too slow, the spider will jump down, and then when you get in position, he jumps on the platform, and it's just cooked.
Now this Slayer's Gate is the true
RNG
test.
city.
Yeah, it's what Devo's going to look here for. We're really good at coming up with names in the speedrunning community, and this is called Fast Gate. It means the gate is fast. All right, so if we can get Fast Gate here, we want to get rid of the heavies before it spawns the next round of heavies, which means you also have to get rid of all of the trash demons as well. So all the gargoyles, the imps, everyone has to die as quickly as possible. It is very hard, though, to make it consistent.
Apparently, if you kind of stand here, it'll prioritize spawning demons in a very specific spot. So
he's trying to save Chainsaw
this
here,
guy.
and then Blood Punch for next Revenant.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
Oopsie daisies.
Oh dear. Alright, unfortunately I think we are going to get a full gate probably.
Luckily this song's great, so enjoy it a little bit, guys, while we get rid of the last few Revenants.
Alright. Have to play it super safe here, I think, because this is quite difficult at 60 Hertz.
Yeah. This is actually quite difficult at any Hertz. This Slayer's Gate is probably the hardest one in the game, I'd say, considering how underpowered you are at this point in the game.
Yeah, I think it's not super, like, as long as you, the thing that this gate is trying to teach the player is, like, use everything. Use the plasma rifle, use the precision bolt, you know, swap through different weapons. Like, don't stick to one weapon and think that that's going to carry you.
Exactly. I don't know when it clicked with you, Spud, but, you know, I know you've completed this on Ultra Nightmare, and it's one of those games where you're like, yeah, this is Doom, and I'm having a great time, but it's really like until you start using your whole kit, you start using your grenades, your frost bombs, your blood punches, and you start weapon swapping and that sort of thing. And once you get into that groove, and you're not really using your brain anymore, you're just reacting. You're not thinking, you're just reacting.
Yeah.
Once you get to that part, this is like the greatest game. It's the most fun I've ever had in a video game. It's like the greatest thing that's ever graced the hard drives of
This
personal
is the
computers.
point of the game where it starts grooming you into that, because like you said, like that
I'm glad you
Slayer's
said
Gate. It's just that, like, it's so claustrophobic, so you can easily just, you know, you can't rely on like precision bolt like a lot of the open corridors and stuff.
Yep.
You know, you really have to be squiddly-diddly and switching between everything.
So
Exactly.
at this point in the game, you meet a key character. I don't know if you'd even call him a key character. He's just appears like twice. One at the start,
I
one at the
literally
end.
don't know his name.
His name is the Betrayer Valen, but we just betrayed him by not saying hello to him.
Skip the cutscene. Skip the drop down.
Yeah!
Oh, lovely. That's a tough, funny,
that's really good.
skip there.
Yeah,
speed.
that's awesome. All right, probably going to need that. Okay, we're going to grab Le Quad Damage. Get rid of this guy first,
This is good fun.
and then we're going to get rid of this guy, and then we're going to get rid of this guy, and then we're going to go back through here, get rid of this guy, punch cancel this guy, get him out of there. Get rid of that guy, and that's all the heavy's done. So now we just kill the fodder demons and chill on this island.
And with quad damage, that
beautiful.
is speed running on steroids.
Yes.
So
And they thankfully decided that the quad damage in Quake was way cooler.
Yeah.
So they straight up just... They call it Onslaught, but they kept the sound effects, which is important.
Cool. So here we are in...
Nice.
We're in the Fortress of Doom, which is kind of like the Doomslayer's crib. We get a bunch of upgrades here. There's also some really, really just amazing fan servicey type stuff in the Fortress. We're definitely going to look at a very special piece of artwork.
soon TM.
Yeah.
Potentially by the same guy who did these shirts.
Correct. Yes. Yes. Id Software is really connected in with their community and their player base, and also the people who produce art for their games. So there is a piece of art of the Slayer holding his pet rabbit Daisy in his gaming room, which we will go and have a look at because the artist Zeus is amazing, and just want to share that with everyone.
And may Daisy rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace.
That's got to be surreal though. Like you're a fan of the Doom franchise your whole life, and then one of the biggest releases of the whole franchise comes out, and your piece of art is in the Doomslayer's lair.
Yeah. id
Surreal.
Software have been so generous and lovely, and Bethesda as well have both been so lovely to people that live and breathe and not even make a living, but just enthusiasts of the game and play it all day every day. That was pretty quick there.
All right, let's see if we get the boost. Oh.
Whoopsie-daisies. That's a macro thing though, right?
Yeah, so you kind of just you walk into the portal and then you start holding the macro, and then as the screen fades in, you dash, and it just yeets you from the portal position all the way down to where the Sentinel token is, so it's quite nice. I'm still kind of getting used to a lot of the sort of tech, including the wall dashes, which are really, really cool. So I missed that one there, but basically if you strafe and dash into a wall, you'll get all this crazy momentum. It's not as much as ballista boosting, which is a different bit of movement tech we'll get into later, but it gives you, I think it's like just over half the same amount of speed. So in the early game, it's really useful if you can wall dash a lot because you'll save a lot of time.
I don't know if you want to do donos between levels or anything like that, if we have any more. But we've got the old id Software connecting screen.
Classic.
Just a few seconds.
Yeah, we have a $40 donation from Alacat. So glad to be able to tune into ASM again and enjoy all the amazing runs. Let's get that Marauder incentive, which has been met.
Oh, baby. Devo breathes a sigh of relief, knowing he's about to please a lot of people.
Do we at least show it once? And then load checkpoint and then do the fight properly?
I mean, it's your run, mate.
Yeah, I think we should at least show it, right? We should show some tech.
Yeah.
Celebrate the person who came up with it. All right. So we just got our very first mission challenge done, which gives us enough points to pick up this beauty, which is Hot Swapper, which allows us to swap weapons a lot faster, which is kind of, they make it 2 points for a reason. Like, the whole combat loop of this game is all about swapping weapons and, shoot a gun, swap to another one, shoot a gun, swap to another one. So getting Hot Swapper now gives us access to a combo called PB Sticky, which is where you shoot the precision bolt and then you shoot the sticky bombs from the, we still got one bloke alive. Oh, two.
Two even.
Jeez. What were they made from? All right.
Must have had the Weepix.
See, mate.
So, Spud, I don't know when it clicked for you, but like when I first played this game, I basically used one gun most of the time when I ran out of ammo. I like the chain gun because chain gun goes burr, and then you get mobile turret and it goes burr even harder. And I would just chainsaw and keep that thing stocked up.
That's a wall dash there.
I think it was these big boys coming up here, the Mancubus. That's when I really started like, all right, precision bolt, get rid of these weak points,
Yeah, and that's right. Like you have to use things like precision bolt, sticky bomb, things that kill weak points, because the weak point destruction thing is something introduced in Doom Eternal. It's part of the reason why the game's so fun and cool. So you can manipulate the heavies that way.
Yeah, makes you think. I mean, this is where you start seeing, I guess, as in the words of Hugo Martin, the director of the game, like the chess pieces of the demons coming out.
Yeah, he does say that. Miss you, Daddy Hugo.
All respect to id Software and Hugo for making this incredible, incredible game.
Yeah.
You must stop.
So we've gotten the second challenge done there. That's the Arachnotron turret. Once again, we are doing 100% completion. So that's all challenges, all collectibles, and enough combat encounters to make sure that that bar on the top right is all green when we get out of the portal.
Just going to grab some armor here. So we're about to get introduced to what I would say is probably one of the strongest weapons in the game. Oh, am I going to be able to get this? So the angle wasn't quite right.
Yeah, good height, but not the distance.
It was a good view.
It was a good view.
Yeah, got to look at this.
Take in the vistas of the Cultist base. So we've just picked up the rocket launcher, which allows us to now get access to this combo, which is just an absolute beauty, which is PB rockets.
Yeah, this is like the most ammo efficient DPS you can do, but Slobs is just slightly better. It's just ammo inefficient. This is dangerous.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's really unlucky to have the Kako there and the gargoyles.
Yep. Plus the barbecue.
Yeah.
So the Kako can be up there at the top area, or it can be around to the right side of the arena. And Devo got unlucky there. You want a PB rocket most of the gargoyles down, but the Mancubi, these 3 Mancubi are the big threat.
One of the big things with time save in this arena is you really want to kill stuff like the gargoyles. The gargoyles are super elusive, so you really want to get rid of them while you can see them. We are going to freeze you.
This guy gets.
We are going to harvest some ammo. Right in the belly button. Got one more. Yeah, so those gargoyles can be really elusive, and they hold up the completion of the arena. So obviously you want to get rid of them when you can see them.
So we're getting blood fueled now.
Yes,
we'll get the second crystal being picked up here. And blood fuel basically is it's in Doom 2016, it's in this game as well. Whenever you glory kill something, you're going to get a movement speed bonus. And that's actually, good for speedrunning obviously, but really good for survivability as well. Because keep in mind that this is normally going to be Ultra Nightmare, and you want to be able to move quick in and out of danger. Speaking
of danger, we've got the whiplashes coming into play now.
Oh, yes.
And these are the demons rather that really sneak up on you. Like you got to get them out of the equation as soon as they come into the arena, because there's a couple nightmares in Doom, but for me, I always found the whiplashes to be one of the worst demons to deal with. Yeah,
one of the most frustrating things in this game is ground attacks, like that ground wave attack. The Carcass has got one, the Whiplash has got one, the Arc Vial's got one, and it's sort of like a wave of fire that comes up from the ground and just it makes you lose control of the Doomslayer and just bounces you around a lot. And the Whiplash is one of the earliest demons that has it, or the earliest demon that has it. And we just got lock-on burst there for the rocket launcher, which is extremely important for single target heavy DPS.
Let's see how Slobs feels at 60 Hertz.
Probably not good.
Probably not, but we'll find out. Who knows? Could be just same.
I'd be pleasantly surprised. Hey! Okay, there we go.
So there's usually this kind of like giant wind-up to, I'll show you here. It's bip, 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 and then you can shoot it. But with Slobs, you bypass the entire lock-on, like a target acquisition process.
And you also get a second volley really fast, which is key as well. So really good for some of the higher hit point demons. But lock-on burst is still really good to have. Like if you're trying to speedrun this game and you want to, even if you're not speedrunning and you just want to do an Ultra Nightmare run, lock-on burst is something I'll always recommend, because it will, you get a lock-on burst on something that's going to stagger this guy. Easy stagger. It's a one lock-on on a Revenant, on a Hell Knight, on a Cacodemon. They all die to a lock-on. A Whiplash as well, so really, really easy to just right-click and left-click those ones.
Oh, I think I missed the cut speed. So, in this game with one of these... Oh, no, I got it. No, nice. So, if you dash as the game transitions into a cutscene, the game won't pull you out of dash, and so you effectively build up all this speed, and then when you come out, you'll just sort of zoom along, and that's one of them. We'll try to do the punch skip here as well. So all these little dudes down here worshipping this Hell Priest.
I've always wondered what the Hell Priests actually do.
Besides carrying on like lunatics.
Yeah, carrying on like pork chops.
I'm just going to get some ammo, because we're going to need a bit of ammo for the next arena. We've got some downtime here. I'm going to try and freeze these dudes. You don't have to freeze them, it's just easier, because when they're in certain animations, you can't do this skip. Oh, dash too early. Yeah, so you can just go straight into that little chute into this next room. It's a very cool skip.
The punch dash stuff, or the punch skip stuff, is relatively new, and it's some of the hardest stuff to pull off as well. Yeah, especially the really early game punch stuff.
Yeah, the Hell on Earth one, the very first arena that you skip is...
Yeah, and the second, that key skip as well is also a little bit dicey.
Yeah, the community has just kind of collectively accepted that it's a reset-heavy skip, that very first one in Hell on Earth, because it's so early in the game. People are just like, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to do it, because it's literally within the first couple of seconds of the game starting. You're too far away.
How have you guys evolved this arena fight here? Because this pit that I used to call it, the pit, used to filter pretty much everyone on Ultra Nightmare runs.
Yeah, I used to call it the Pit of Death as well. It's just, in fact, all of Cultist space, or even just extended to this level, is a real test on whether or not you're going to be able to win this run. The difficulty in Doom Eternal, a lot of it is front-loaded to the first 4 or 5 levels. And then later on, you're a lot more powerful, you get a lot more weapons, a lot more hit points. And it's just you can win fights and get out of danger a lot easier as well. But this pit the evolution of it all is just basically any battle in this game, you learn where the spawns are, what spawns where, and make sure you're utilizing your kit. Use that frost bomb if you're in trouble. The optimal route for that pit, I'll be real with you, I have no idea, but for me it's just survive.
Survive. Yeah. Kill everything.
Yeah.
The thing that got me for the longest time with it was to get the cue ball to respawn, you have to shoot both of them.
Yeah,
you
that's
can't
right.
have the other one won't respawn. So you got to get rid of the other one.
So normally here
I think the
you would
frame
lower the
rates-
FPS, but it seems like it's fine. The Revenant on the right there did jump down.
Yeah.
So on higher FPS, that sometimes doesn't happen. Things drop into the arena a little bit later, but on that's when you would hit your hotkey to switch to lower FPS as a runner to make sure that everything behaves kosherly.
That Kako Demon moved way slower than he normally does for me. Like he's usually well and truly down around the corner. So you could say that this game is, in a sense, pay to lose. Like if you have a really, really good PC and you're getting locked 250 or above, you are almost handicapping yourself. Oh, that's nice. All right.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Chainsaw. Okay, I nearly got robbed then. Chainsaw.
Chain underscore.
Chain underscore. No target underscore. We'll just get some ammo. Why not?
Yeah, get some blood fuel here for this dash into Monkey Bar Arena. We're going to get some battle mode practice here in a second, the multiplayer mode of Doom Eternal, where you get to play as the demons as well as the Slayer.
I'm curious, I think that this PC... So when you speedrun this game, you have to block internet connections for this game so that it doesn't download the latest meta balance tweaks for battle mode, which is the multiplayer component of the game. It even does that in the single player. So like this Revenant here is probably different than what I'm used to at home because it's got the latest tweaks from the API that serves up the, what's the cooldown on Barrage and all this stuff. So
I think the UI changed a little bit as well. It's like something changed. I remember it getting weird from update to update.
So with this, the key is to kind of, what I do is I usually use the Barrage on one of the Arachnos and then I try to get right up to the other Arachno because of all the demons in this room, the Arachnotrons are the most elusive. They
jump to the side,
Yeah, they input read you and jump to the side and everything. There must be one more soldier. There we go. So we're just going to, as it transitions, we're going to start going up. I'm going to let go, but the game will keep sending me up. So just a little neat trick. You can sort of preemptively start going up. Okay. All right.
We have the Super Shotgun.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's favorite weapon from this series, and this baby is utilized so much in not only just Super Shotgun Precision Bolt being one of the greatest DPS cycles that's relatively ammo happy. It's got the Yeet Hook, or the Meat Hook attached to it, which offers a lot of cool mobility later on. That's unfortunate.
That is a classic Doom Eternal moment.
Yeah. Physics doesn't exist in the world of Doom Eternal.
Okay, cool. Now, we've still got that zombie there, so that's good, so I can chainsaw him once I do that. So, like, a lot of the, chainsawing is good because you need ammo. But we try to do it at times when the game is, opening some door or loading into another arena. Like there, you chainsaw that last zombie in order to be chainsawing while the gate's opening. So there's a little time save there. Okay, now there is like this real monkey bar platforming thing, but we're just gonna skip that by dashing into a wall that magically sends us up to the moon.
Yeah, lovely discovery from whoever found that, because it doesn't look like you should be able to do that, but...
That was discovered by Miss Heartbeat, who was in Bite Me's stream.
Ah, right up.
And she found that.
Shout out to you.
A long time ago.
Yeah, that's one of the earlier ones.
All right.
This secret encounter is a doozy.
This is a doozy. All right, so we want to get the rocket launcher out ASAP. I like to throw a grenade, and then we just watch for the whiplash. Okay, cool, got that one. Get rid of that one. We're just going to get rid of this dude. Freeze you. Hey, that Mancubus was built thick.
That's
And the
right.
dirt is gone.
Bam, and the dirt is gone.
We're just going to grab that.
Now, that looked easy, but trust me, it's just because Devo is what we were affectionately referred to as a cooked unit.
Cooked unit.
That's why it got so easily there.
After 2,000 hours of this game, you are whoa! I've never seen that.
Obviously daisies.
Right, that was interesting. Just going to do that. I'm going to chainsaw you, and then we're just going to leave for a second because there is Ah. Well, that is unfortunate. I'll just have to slobs.
Good slobs.
Yeah, nice.
That's very well
It's
done.
actually a bit easier at this refresh rate, to be honest.
All right, time to get a new old monitor.
Yeah. So we just come here for now to get that collectible because there's a Caco Demon that's... Whoa, hey, you're a bit close, buddy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. Just wanted a kiss. Alright, so I got the cut speed, but I'm just going to be really careful with this cut speed if I got it, because... I didn't get it, cool. So if you get the cut speed into this little room here, what can happen is if you enter this room too quickly, the whole game will soft. Like, you can't even load checkpoint to fix the playthrough. You literally need to restart your whole playthrough. Or reset mission, sorry. I think if you reset mission, it fixes it. Alright, I think I'm going to have to step off that.
Yeah, these switches can be a little weird. Sometimes you just find yourself yelling at the screen going, hello, there's a clock. And we're trying to do something good fun here. We're going to use the meat hook to go up and then punch this thing, which just completely, just negates an entire platforming section above where you are right now. So all we need to do, instead of going above, we go below. This is to get the Slayer's Key here, or the key to the Slayer's Gate.
Yeah, half of me wants to believe that the developers didn't intend for that to be done, and then the other half, I feel like surely they must have been acutely aware of it.
Yeah. The thing that makes me think that they weren't intending it, or not letting it happen, at least at one point, was because there's the invisible wall in the middle of the room. They make it very awkward. But this is the Wee Woo song, and right now, we're going to listen to some great tunes while Devo rips and tears this entire Slayer Gate.
I got no ammo. Oh, come here, big boy. Alright. I don't like what this guy's doing, so I'm just going to get rid of him.
Another great slobs.
Okay. 2, 3, 4. Do I need one more? There you are. Oh, man. This is rough. Okay.
So 2 point-blank super shotgun shots can just erase the Cacodemon. I'm a scared little boy, so I will get the sticky bomb in the mouth for some glory kills here. But it is slower.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is not easy with this.
He's getting a little bit swamped here.
Yeah. I'm starting to get the palps.
It's alright, I got the extra life, so we'll be sweet.
Alright.
Alright,
He's
believe
hot
you, I
in here,
trust
you're
you.
sweating for him.
I think it's actually both. It's quite warm.
Alright.
Oh, this is sweaty. My goodness.
Okay, we got loads of chainsaw pickups here, so I'm just going to chainsaw one of these guys just so we have plenty of ammo for the last arena. And that is done, so just going to quickly grab that. And
What a god.
Yeah, good. Yeah, so you want to kill 2 Mancs and then you kill 5 soldiers, I think it is, and then another Manc appears. Good yeet, but maybe too good.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much sauce on that one.
Too much
But
power.
yeah, so that's one of those. So the meat hook gives you verticality, it gives you horizontal speed. Sometimes it gives you both. And with the weapon wheel and high FPS, you can just completely ignore most of the level. It's really crazy how fun the meat hook is when you start to get down with some of the technology with it.
Mm-hmm. So the second weapon we fully upgrade is the super shotgun because we want to master it as early as possible because when it's mastered, it gives us 20 armor per kill, I believe, from targets if you kill them quickly after meat hooking to them. Okay, so we want to get rid of this guy. I'm just going to chainsaw this bloke. Now, there should be areas. Just get rid of you. I'm just going to have to get rid of you now. I'm going to grab this guy. I'm just going to start building up some... I'm going to grenade here, actually, because this guy is doing 1,000,000 damage to me.
And after this, you usually go in for the overdrive here, which is a infinite ammo and also speed boost power-up. And you want to use that ability to lock-on burst all the heavies down and kill all the shield guys as well. They're the big threat, along with the spiders and this lovely gentleman who is now dead.
Is this the version with the infinite ammo on the Unmaker?
Yes.
Yes.
So we'll later see that utilized.
Yes. Oh
for
man,
that reason.
the reason to use that gun is available in this patch. Unfortunately, it's not in the current patch.
Don't think I got that.
No, not.
No. No. If you dash into that geometry as that cutscene occurs, you can just get sent straight up, and then you just kind of air control yourself onto the platform here.
And that is Cultist base, 100%.
Hundo.
And now we're going into Doom Hunter base, which is for me, well, I don't know how you feel about it, but for me, this is like basically where the hardest part of the run starts to it starts to even out a little bit difficulty-wise after this one. Like Super Gore-ness could be a meme, but this level has got a lot of scary encounters on it, and a little bit of platforming as well as a boss that can sometimes not behave at the end. It's the first boss in the game. So after this, things get a little bit easier for you on Ultra Nightmare at least.
Yeah. We've got a little bit of an auto-scroller now, so time for any donations.
Yeah, we have a $20 donation from Flip Tables saying uninstall % bonus challenge.
Not today. We can do that on Monday night.
We also have a $6.90 from Guru just saying good luck. Thank you very much.
Oh, thanks, mate.
You've also got 6 ammo out of 66.
Nice.
That's the branding right there.
Oh, I'm going to try this. Oh, I've
Beautiful.
never actually
All
gotten
right.
that good. It's always been like halfway up and then meat hook off the soldier.
Yeah, Twitch TV Devo if you want to see that not work. But here at this marathon, no worries.
This game.
You'll also hear Devo say this game a lot.
Oh, this game.
It's the PG-13 version.
Yes.
Yes, from the 1980s.
I mean,
PG-13.
you know what, Spud? I did notice that sentence was a lot shorter than it normally is.
All right, this is a really cool arena. It's very different on this patch, though. It's not as dense on this patch.
Yeah, there's less heavy spawns, which is unfortunate because this is like my favorite track in the game.
All right. Okay, we're just going to throw a grenade there. I'm going to meat hook to this guy, drop the heat blast and stun him, and then we're going to shoot him in the tail. Rocket this guy. I'm going to get some ammo from this spider that's about to spawn here in a second. Okay, lock onto this guy. Use the... Oh,
that's
filthy. That
unfortunate.
is filthy. All right.
Be dark on that one.
That's all right.
Good slobs again.
All right, catch it, buddy. And now, because I don't have any rockets, we're just going to do some alternative on-our-feet chainsaw routing to get rid of you. Yeah, this is such a good combat track. It's so good.
On my patch, this fight's longer, so you get to vibe a little more.
Oh, now there's one more. Is you the last lucky contestant? There you go. Catch you later, buddy. Yeah, they kind of beefed that arena up a bit, which, I don't know, it's... kind of prefer the old version, I feel. I don't know.
You Zoomers.
Hey, I'm not that young.
No, I think we're actually probably the same age. But
Yeah, I think we...
I just like saying that.
Alright, we're going to collect the auto map in this level. You don't normally need to do this on every level for 100%, but we're doing it on this one because it is part of a mission challenge. I think I got the cut speed. We'll find out if I'm zooming through the air.
Celebrating early.
Probably not going to be.
Hey! There you go.
Yes.
All right.
There we go. Alright, we're just going to skip these two boyses.
And then give this guy a little bit of meat hookery.
Oh, I bumped into the wall. Alright. Now this next bit that's coming up, we'll probably have a delayed Revenant because the game's running at over 200 frames per second, but there's two Revenants here, and at a higher frame rate, typically only one of them will drop, and then the other one will just die out of bounds. The other thing we're going to do here is we're going to do the grenade challenge, which is now done. Yeah, we only got one Revenant.
So you got the meat hook mastery, right?
I believe so. It should be ticking away.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Alright, we're just gonna meat hook off this guy. There's normally like this kind of climbing thing you need to do down the back there, but we just leave one zombie alive and meat hook. Now we chill. If there's any donations, now is a good time. Just waiting for the game to despawn the other Revenant.
Yes, we have a $10 donation from Iceman. So I am confused. It's been 2 years and business ethics was never explained, especially after how the American business environment was fundamentally changed. Runner's choice for the donation, and since we've met the incentive for no Frostbomb trick on Marauder, we have a Metroid Dread Boss Rush showcase that's coming up. Or did you have anything else you'd like to put it to?
I reckon that sounds pretty good. Metroid, I mean, it makes sense, right? We're playing a character that's a space marine wearing a helmet.
Yeah, man. I'm done with it.
Okay, so we're going to do, because I had to chainsaw the whiplash at the very beginning of the level. Normally this Mank would get chainsawed here, but we're just going to slobs him anyway. Hopefully, I might just leave one of these guys alive. Okay.
So
You need to be very careful of these blokes. They are very, very dangerous.
yeah, they're one of those high FPS. They have a ground slide attack, and on high FPS they can just dash into you and have a Beyblade spin maneuver that can stun lock you.
Yeah, do a bit of a combo.
Just sending a few grenades that Mancubus's way before we cross, but unfortunately he had already left the hazard. Now I really need to chainsaw if you'll let me through.
These carcasses doing their job.
Yeah. So the carcasses, the dudes, these dudes here throwing the shields around, they kind of input read you. They work out that you want to glory kill something and they'll put a wall in front of it. They work out that you're trying to chainsaw something and they'll put a wall in front of it. They're just very nasty. We're just going to chainsaw here.
And they're almost always smiling, mostly because they don't have lips, but also, secondly, because they just love their job, blocking you from being fast and doing cool things.
If you watch anyone speedrun this game, if they die on this level, it's probably
It's
to
here.
a carcass turning into a Beyblade.
It'd be here, or also like that fight you just did made it look very easy, but it's super scary. If you're not set up for it with a high health bar and all full ammo. It's a bit of a dash boost there, not quite. We want to go into the hole on the left there to
Get down to charm.
That should do it.
first
There we go.
try. Nice.
Cool. It's not like a huge time. It's nice if you can get that first try, but it doesn't really make a huge difference if it takes a few tries. All right, we're about to do the Skyhook. It's
the
probably one of the most accessible and also coolest skips in this game.
Yeah, this is when people like that haven't seen Doom Eternal speedrunning before will jump into a Twitch channel and go, "Oh, Doom Eternal, that's a cool game. I remember playing that game." And then they watch someone do this, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh my god, that is cool."
The old yeet hook.
Whee!
Look at that.
Oh, no,
nearly.
whiffed the turn. So you can kind of hit that ramp and it'll keep all the momentum, but it'll just send you straight up into the stratosphere, and you go sort of over this wall that I'm about to jump over now, and you'll go straight to the suit token.
Backup strat's still pretty good. Also, this
Yeah.
backup strats can sometimes like not spawn the demons, so it's like a little bit safer.
Yeah, we're going to get these demons to spawn because it is not a one-way flight. This is a return service.
So once again, weapon wheel. You hold the weapon wheel, you hold direction, and once you let go of the weapon wheel, it's off to the races. And we're back to get that last crystal, and yeah, more combat to do still, and another collectible before the boss.
Yeah, I think it saves about 5 or 6 seconds doing this, but it's so cool that everyone just does it anyway.
Exactly.
And it's not very hard.
Nah. It actually, yeah, it looks difficult, but it's like less inputs than doing slobs, or like I think yeet blasting is harder. It's quite easy to learn. There's a Doom, by the way, like if you see this run
game.
and you're like, this looks fun, I want to be as cool as Devo someday, you know, I'm not genetically as good looking, but I can still play games pretty well. You can go, there's a Doom speedrunning Discord, and everyone that I've met in the community is super lovely and just willing to put in time to help you. I'm just actually amazed in a good way at how much time and effort like world record holders have given all of us just showing up and helping and talking us through some of the trickier looking tech in this game.
Yeah, everyone seems very open to finding the juiciest run together, like breaking it down to like on a molecular level.
Yeah, there are like I've never had the mind for it, but there are people out there with the spreadsheet data. You know what I mean, Spuddy? They've got the numbers, and with that kind of information, they give it to the people that have the hands. The numbers man, give it to the hands man, and then all of a sudden you got yourself brand new speedrun technology.
Well, it's like the shout outs to a couple of people in the past about like finding those punch spots. You know, someone's got to be punching walls day in, day out around the map. You know,
we definitely have missed something.
That war page after the battle.
Right. Yeah. Oh, I know which one that is. All right. We'll just have to grab FT.
So a good thing for 100% runs. I mean, obviously you don't want to miss this because it's a huge time loss, but at least in Doom Eternal, unlike Doom 2016, you can fast travel at the end of the level to grab things that you have missed, so the run is not invalid.
All right. Cool. So we're about to fight the Doom Hunter, which this whole level is basically, I don't know if anyone's played Titanfall 2. There's a level in that where it's sort of like this giant simulation factory kind of, and you make your way through the level, and then the final arena is like the culmination of everything you've seen up to that point. in the level? Well, this is basically just a monster unboxing level, and we've just unboxed the monster.
I haven't played that level. I haven't played Titanfall 2 yet, so cheers for spoiling it.
Cool. So we're just going to do a little... Oh, this game, dude. Alright. So we're just going to finish him with PB Sticky. If I can aim.
Yeah, out of shotgun shells.
There we go. Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
nice.
We don't have to chainsaw at the end of this because the game will give us back everything except for our armor. So we'll get all of our ammo back. At this point, we're going to grab the double grenade upgrade because we'll use one grenade for one Doom Hunter and to falter him, and then another grenade for the other one. Which just kind of makes it a little bit safer. Oh man, this is actually a lot easier when the frame rate's not pinned at 250.
Yeah, these again, like these guys will dash in front of you just like that, and their melee is insanely damaging. Be very, very careful there. And yeah, just using the faltering system, using blood punches, using heat blasts, using grenades is why Devo got 2 grenade charges there from the upgrades, so that you can just chain falter these bad boys and then give them a couple lock-ons and they're dead.
Yeah, so if you got some downtime, like you have to go and restack or something, you know, just start winding up the plasma rifle. Especially in this fight, where faltering these guys can be the difference between winning and not winning. Chop, chop.
Done.
Cool.
Alright, Doom Hunter base. There's 13 levels in the game, so we're almost a third of the way through.
Yeah, the game's kind of divided into 3 arcs, and that's like the first arc we just completed. It culminates in that boss fight.
Lovely little dash boost there.
Yeah.
So with bunny hop and trying to keep that momentum, you can't push aside. You have to just hold W and hit the bunny hop at the right time. That's why Devo was sort of running in circles there. Like it looked maybe a little bit silly, but if you try and hold like A, or if you tap A or D, you lose all momentum. So you're just trying to keep moving forward and bunny hop as far as you can and keep as much forward momentum as you can to keep up that speed.
Normally I wouldn't route these in at this part of the run, but just with the setup, I just want to make sure we don't have any deaths in SGN. So we're just going to grab a little bit of extra stack, and by that I mean like health and armor. The ammo upgrades are sort of reserved to the last third of the game, because in this game, picking up an ammo crystal gives you all of your BFG ammo back, which is pretty huge, because it allows us to simplify combat towards the end of the game in a very, very big way. Because the BFG, the big redacted gun, is very, very strong, and it pretty much insta-kills every demon if you point it in the right direction, and it will kill almost all demons regardless of where it's going.
So Spuddy, how much are you donating per BFG crash?
$6.66.
Perfect. I'll match that. So every BFG crash we have, we'll send some towards the Speedrun Marathon.
I think we are a little bit behind schedule, so I probably will take Bloodfield off when we get to Mars Core, I think.
Fair enough.
And put DNC on because we're going to need that later anyway. This level is awesome. This is, I think, one of the first levels that they built along with Mars Core.
Yeah, this level's really well put together, and also, besides it just being a cool level, like thematically and aesthetically, you're going back to Earth here, and it's been completely taken over by the demons. It's where I feel like the game really starts to take off. You've got almost everything in your arsenal. You haven't got the BFG just yet, but you've got yourself the ballista, which offers a lot more movement tech. You've got your rocket launcher, you've got the PB, you've got the super shotgun, you've got your meat hook, so... And also, of course, the bang and track.
Big open arenas. That's what's really cool, because like now you've been given all these tools, you've learnt the game, and instead of those enclosed spaces, you now get these big arenas where you can really use the meat hook, jump around, weapon switch like crazy. It's like a big playground. Like the next arena after this is just nuts.
Oh yeah.
Well, the second one after, rather. That's the next big open one.
So a lot of the routing here is just Devo knows where all the heavy spawn. He's going to be right in their faces when they do meet this world. He's got Chainsaw for the Whiplash. There's another Whiplash here. He's going to get the lock-on burst, but after getting this pickup...
I love looking at the toys in this game, by the way.
This game.
They're awesome.
It's good.
Oh, they're so good. Alright, just to make this a little bit easier, I'm just going to grab some ammo from this thing, and we're just going to wait for the chainsaw pickup. There we go.
Would you argue this tunes Mick Gordon's BFG division of this game?
This
Super
one?
Gore
Yeah,
Nest?
yeah. Actually, I love it so much. It's my alert song, just because I just love it so much. It always gets me chair grooving. I mean, everyone that has played video games as much as we have has chair grooved at some point. We're having some PB Rocket weirdness here, and so this is one of the weirder challenges that can sometimes end runs for Super Gore Nest. Is there's only a finite amount of pinkies in this level, and you need to kill 3 of them. Glory kill 3 of them from different directions, and to get a pinky to glory kill, like just to put it in a stun, is sometimes tough to be consistent with.
Oh, I cannot swap to it. There we go. Alright, so in this arena we need to kill that guy, these soldiers. There's also another gargoyle, but we can just get him later. Once this guy's down for the count, we'll just get rid of him. And the gargoyle is up there on the 2nd floor, so... And that is that bit done. Now, this next arena is where a lot of people get thrown off because they introduce the buff totems. We'll talk a little bit about the buff totems.
Yeah, so the buff totem will boost the speed and the attack rate of the demons. It doesn't make them stronger, but it does make them offensively stronger. So right now, Devo's waiting for this Prowler who needs to die immediately. That's one of the scariest demons with buff. And then teleporting immediately to the buff totem, and this is always fun to watch and fun to play as well. He's going to go in each one of these teleport locations to just kill the fodder, unlock that secret encounter, and... oops,
need to go through the portal.
Yeah, there we go.
I swear I've played this game before.
2,000 hours, you said?
Nearly 1950, I think.
Nice. And the secret encounter's got 2 Mancubus, couples cyber zombies, robo zombies, mecha zombies. And with the pillars in the middle of the room, can get a little dicey, as those Mancubi do not miss. Mancubuses, Mancubi, it's the plural.
You can get a good look at the shirt I'm wearing. That's the Pugcubus, which was...
Oh, you did, yeah. I voted for that one.
A shirt that was drawn by Zeus for... This,
what was Pets
it?
Alive.
Yeah, Pets Alive in Dallas.
Yeah, the second one. Yeah, no, through the QuakeCon event, they collaborate with Pets Alive and rehome lost animals over there in Dallas. And each year, Zeus does a couple pieces of work for them. It's either a cat or a dog. And the shirts they do are just amazing. They're great. I think the cat one last year, the year before was... It was for the Arcane game. Do you remember which one it was, Maynard?
Deathloop.
Deathloop, that's
yes,
it. Yeah. You know, just great.
These Revenants are really, really hard to see.
This is the manual zoom you're looking in here.
I've missed one.
No, you got it. Yeah, you got it. Nice. Okay, so what Devo wanted to do there was, in that short couple seconds that you got quad damage, just wanted to beam down all the heavies that spawned at the edge of the arena, and he leaned in like that. Not because he can't see, it's because it's just that they're really far away, and they're also kind of blending into the background there.
And they can move in slightly different directions if you don't deal with them quickly enough.
Yeah, so you actually did that really well.
Yeah, cheers.
So Rocket and the Blister, and that stuns that one.
I just want to stun that boy so he doesn't body block us. I'm going to grab the armor for AFB now. King of the Crystals!
Just got an achievement.
Unlocked. Let's go. Softman can... I'll send him an invoice for all this gaming.
Trying to get a bunny boost in here to D-Blade down that lovely group of gentlemen there.
Just want to be really careful here, because if we're not careful, that can happen, and then that shield soldier can just delete your health bar so quickly.
Yeah, shield soldiers or shieldmen are a huge threat most of the game.
Nearly had enough momentum there. Just chucking a B boost, a few scuffed B boosts. There we go. So if you have the ballista and you jump and shoot backwards, you get all this backwards momentum.
Yeah,
which is super handy.
It's a huge part of 2016 as well. The ballista boost. So it feels like coming home.
I like it.
Missed the blueberry there.
That's all right. We'll make it work. We'll make the dream work.
89 health in a dream, I believe.
Okay, so we're just going to save the Flame Belch. I'd normally Flame Belch that guy, but considering everything that just happened, we're going to have to...
Got the alternate plans.
Yeah, we're just going to chainsaw here. Just chucking a chainsaw because I've done way more ballistering than I normally do, just to kind of keep some speed.
Yeah, you got to be very precise with the any kind of bunny hop or ballista boost. Is going to get the 3rd glory kill here on the pinky.
Yep. There we go.
Done and
That's
dusted.
done.
All right, so that's one less thing to worry about. Now it's just about surviving. I mean, it's Nightmare, so you're going to survive, but pretend it's not, guys, at home. Just play along.
We'd be back in Hell on Earth by now if it was UN.
That is true. We did die once, didn't we?
I'll just do it the safe way.
Once again, a shield get. Look at that damage. Like, you just go from,
yeah.
you know, everything's fine to one shotgun blast to the face.
Actually, just grab some stack there.
Good call.
You kind of have to wait a second after that door opens because the invisible barrier on it doesn't actually despawn. Like, visually it's still there. I'm just going to kill this guy because otherwise he will gank me when I'm at this mod bot. And you don't want to get ganked here. You need to kind of try and keep some stack for this next skip that we're going to try and do.
Yeah, this skip coming up is really cool. And does require a bit of ballista ammo. So while the ballista boosts have not been great to Devo so far, this one will go just fine, I have no doubt.
Okay, we need to punch that block because otherwise there's an invisible wall that will actually impede our movement. So we're just going to come up here and we're just going to dash, shoot. It's scuffed, but that's all right.
Yeah. So if you make it to the monkey bar, you've made it basically. Get a double jump refreshes off of a monkey bar.
Oh, you're kidding me. That's rough. All right, we'll be able to get back up.
So kind of that gargoyle to oblige.
Make an appearance. Where's that? Wasn't there? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. That should do it. All right, cool. Yeah, that should do the trick. There we go. Yeah. All right. So we just leave that buff totem. There's a buff totem in there. You're meant to go through like a tunnel and up a jump pad and get rid of the totem, do all the combat, but because that combat isn't counted as part of the 10 out of 10 for the level, we just bypass it with some cool movement.
You're also grabbing saving throw there. That's just part of the route. Obviously, you don't need it because we're on Nightmare, but on Ultra Nightmare, you do technically have a second life. If you have that rune, you can activate saving throw to give yourself one more shot at completing a run, but you only get the one. It does not restack. Saved my bacon so many times.
Let's get rid of you. I don't want to have any problems. I don't want to have any trouble.
Don't mess with snakes.
No slithering. Ooh. Oh man. Yeah, let's see if we can get a bit more momentum. Yep, cool. Cool. The slobs have been alright.
Yeah, on point with slobs. Like, slobs is a tricky input thing that you kind of need to build up muscle memory for. If you think about what you're doing, you can't do it. You have to do it without thinking. It's weird. I'm not explaining it very well.
This is going to be a bit of a rough start to this arena because the AI have kind of got a bit of a head start on me, but that's okay. So we just want to get rid of these guys. Cool. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to B-boost off this portal, lock onto this guy, dash across. I'm going to grab that key.
Yeah, one more booster shot or PB.
Oh, got him.
Yeah,
all right, cool.
Nice.
Got all the challenges, so we're almost done with this level. We just got a little bit of fast traveling to do. So, like, with this run, we do some things out of the typical sequence. I wouldn't necessarily call it sequence breaking because we're just using, you know, most of the systems of the game to do this. This level's really cool because it's kind of like if you've played Doom 2016, it's not dissimilar to Foundry or Cadence Sanctum. Okay, so we're just going to do that. We should now have fast travel, so we're going to go to Toxin Refinery. We've just got to collect a suit token from here. All the challenges will be done. Grab this.
And there's another one in the main area, right? In the first area.
Yep.
And then Slayer's Gate.
Correct. Yeah, this level has a Slayer's Gate. For those who've never played this game, it has some optional combat encounters. And they're called Slayer's Gates, and they're typified as the most difficult in the game. I'm just going to stun this guy because, well, alright.
Or just kill him.
Yeah, he stooged himself. Alright, just double check we got everything. Cool, let's go back to Vermilion Canal. We've got the key. We collected the key earlier when we B-boosted off of that, we B-boosted off of the jump pad. Normally to get that key, you have to go back to like one of the very first areas of the level and go through this secret entranceway, but with the B-boost off the jump pad, we just go straight to it. We're going to start leveling the Destroyer Blade as well. And while I'm here menuing, I'll just grab a couple of Frostbomb upgrades because we'll need those for the next level.
The D-Blade's something I really slept on for such a long time, but it is like one of the greatest room clearers.
Oh, just totally whiffed it. So we're going to change.
You do have to aim, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, there'll be a. So there's I think 5 carcasses here that we have to kill.
It is 5. Huh? I always miscount the carcasses, but you want to know what number of carcasses you're up to, which Devo obviously does, and then start worrying about.
I think I'm up to 4. I think I've killed 4, so I'm just going to get a quick chainsaw in here.
So Unamas, and then we got a Dread Knight and a couple Hell Knights, and then the other heavies like the Prowler and the Pinky will start to spawn in. And you were trying to get a fast gate here, which just similar to Exultia, if you guys were here for that. You want to kill the heavies and the trash, and if you kill them fast enough, the gate thinks it's finished, and you skip basically 50% of the encounter.
Oh man, this is very difficult to aim, I'm not going to lie.
You're managing.
Oh, g'day!
There he is.
There he is. Alright, so there's going to be a Hell Knight as well, and he's right there. Okay, so we want to try and get rid of all this stuff ASAP.
Oh, that pinky kiss.
Yeah,
fast gate, well
that's
done.
not bad. It's a bit weird, I don't know, there must be some soldier death counter for the next phase, because...
Yeah, there is. Yeah, so you kill the carcasses, and I always find that I'm like chilling where the Dread Knight is, and I'm just picking off soldiers until it spawns. I'm not sure what number of soldiers it is, but they do seem to gate it.
Okay. So we've just blown up the Super Gore Nest, we've overloaded it with energy, and now the whole place is going to blow up. So in typical, you know, Michael Bay action movie style.
Samus from the Metroid series is watching this run right now and smiling and nodding.
So I'm going to do a couple of B boosts, a little bit of B hopping, just to kind of get out a bit faster, that's all. Butchered it.
Ooh.
Just give him a little tickle. And that is SGN 100%.
Lovely. So next level is the longest level of the run, I'd say, the Art Complex?
Yeah, it's definitely the longest, and with this routing, with the early crystals that I took after Doom Hunter Base, actually, how many keys have I got? I got heaps. All right, cool. I was a bit worried I wouldn't be able to do the half the ship right now, but I can. Yeah, the combat in Ark is definitely the most challenging in the whole run. There's Tyrants if you do the Slayer's Gate, which obviously we'll be doing that. And it's also just very congested. There's the enemy density is really, really high. And also the geometry of the combat spaces is very claustrophobic. It's probably the most claustrophobic level in the game. Well, most dense, I would say. Most densely packed. And it is very long.
Like even the more open arenas like Mario's Restaurant. Yes, there's a place called Mario's Restaurant in our complex. Even that feels like tighter. Especially coming off the back of Super Gore Nest, which has got such giant, open, multi-tiered arenas.
Yeah, SGN is definitely one of my favourite levels in the game and in the run. Jason O'Connell at id Software worked on that level, and he did an amazing job, just the same way he did with Foundry.
Made Foundry.
I'm pretty sure he made Foundry, yeah. It's kind of got that like open-ended element to it. You can, well, SGN's a little bit more linear, but you re-explore certain areas, you come back to them later, which is very, very cool.
Nice, didn't know that.
Our complex, you've got like a couple of soft locks as well you got to worry about is with those, like the red shields. Some of the stray zombies that like get caught out.
Yeah, there can be soft locks in Ark. There's one right before you go outside. You know, those doors bust open and Revenant pops through the door. Then you go into the big Ribena goo arena.
I've seen a couple tilt moments when you stream over those.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it. You just got to wait until they come out.
Yeah, thankfully, in like about 6 months ago, within the last 6 months, the community, Doom speedrun community, decided that if you're doing a permadeath run like Ultra Nightmare, if you encounter a soft lock, you can actually Alt F4 the game and continue the run.
I think I poured myself a glass of whiskey when I got that news. That you can just like Alt F4 and get your like you lose time obviously, so it's never good when it happens. But you at least don't lose hours potentially.
Yeah, if it happened to be that god tier run that you're on.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to break any world records if it crashes or you get weirdness, but it is what it is. So we're going back for a series favorite, Samuel Hayden here. I guess one of the masterminds, one of the protagonists / antagonists from the last game. Samuel Hayden,
aka S. Hayden. Saden.
Oh,
I see what you did there, Id. Very, very smart.
Never has it been cleverer than, I guess, Alucard, probably the other clever backwards thing they did. Nicely done.
Oh, see, buddy. Yeah, I reckon slobs is the only combo I can do right now.
It's actually really impressive.
Everything else feels pretty garbage. Alright, so we just want to yeet that down there. Now I like to kind of get right up in the goods here. Get behind everything.
Right in the crack.
Right in there.
Zero fear. That gargoyle walking on sunshine right now. This is frozen in the air. There he goes.
Look out there, mate. Okay, so I only got 12 on the precision bolt, so we're going to try and work a little bit harder on that. Getting headshots. So when I'm trying to master the precision bolt for the heavy cannon, and you need to get headshots for that. Oh, you want to talk about this bit?
So right now, this is a very clenched part in Ultra Nightmare. We're getting a stun on that imp just so it doesn't melee you, and you're trying to get shield explosion kills here.
That's not bad. 5 out of 6, I'll take that.
Yeah. So I think the soldier shield also counts, but main thing you want is is blowing up the carcass's force fields, which you can do with the plasma gun.
It's kind of ideal to chainsaw that guy there just for blood field. Because it allows you to move just a little bit quicker and get in position to drop that D-blade. So we're trying to kill 3 demons with each blade at the moment. Trying to get headshots, trying to get meat hook kills, and trying not to die to a Mancubus.
He ate that first shot, didn't he?
Yeah. Threw down the grenade, hoping it would stun him. All right, this door has no collision, so you can just about go straight through it. Oh, that's beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, that's glorious. You want the Revenant and the... Actually, I was going to chainsaw him.
How about you? You look good.
Alright, so now we should get some demons spawning over here. Oh, not quite. Okay, that's alright.
I think the other Revenant's still up. The other quest you're trying to do here, or mission challenge, is the turret removal.
I think it's... Have I even... Okay, one more. I think we'll get it with the D-blade, eh?
I mean, it's a hard one to mess up because there's a lot of Revenants in the level, and they all have 2 turrets, so there we go.
Oh, man. Okay, let's just get rid of this guy. We'll probably have to get rid of that Revenant as well. Excuse me, sir. Alright, cool. So we're just going to hit this button up, and while there's a pinky demon that's going to burst through the wall, so while he's coming, we'll just...
And the Kool-Aid guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, look out. A bit fast on the old entrance there, buddy. Okay, so this bit, it looks like there's a lot of demons. And I kill more stuff than you have to, but there's actually not a lot of stuff that you need to kill in this bit that's coming up. You need to kill a zombie, mecha zombie, arachno, prowler, and like a very specific pair of imps.
Yep.
So that imp over there, just put a bit of damage in him. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Okay, and this mecha zombie has to go, and I reckon that this Hell Knight's going to go the way he's behaving.
Alright, and we're good.
Now, we'll probably need to clean up a couple of imps. Maybe some soldiers. Oh, I can see your big brother's protecting you.
That Cybermank is putting in work.
Alright. There we go. So you don't have to kill the Cybermank. You don't have to kill the Hell Knight either. I just killed him because he was probably going to hit me and do a bunch of damage. Which we like, it's beneficial to kill... Oh, this game's doing some weird stuff where I can't swap weapons after using the modbot. I haven't seen that before. Doom Eternal, the gift that keeps on giving.
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we're going into a Slayer's Gate that's pretty tough, so we just want to be stacked up reasonably well with health and armor before we go in.
Yep. So Slayer Gates, I feel like every time you're in a Slayer Gate, they they give you a taste of things to come. So you're going to see like a pretty end-game demon here, a super heavy called the Tyrant, which looks like the Cyber Demon from the old Doom games. And it is a health point sponge, and it also is quite good at deleting your health bar if you're not careful as well. It's got a melee, it's got multiple range attacks, it's got big AoEs, it's got a special beam cannon. And this is the kind of demon where you'd really like to utilize slobs, something that... Oh, good D-blade.
Dude, that's beautiful.
There we go.
That's glorious. That's what you want. So this arena has a bit of randomness in it. Sometimes you'll get 3 manks, sometimes you'll get 3 whiplashes. We got 3 whiplashes. Sometimes you get a mix, actually. Oh, man. Shoot one gun, Devo. It's not difficult.
as the Doomslayer's going, do I want this one, this one, this
I
one?
want to GK him, because we want to... Oh, and also don't want to die. Okay, GK you. That's perfect, because we're going to... This is actually going to spawn a Doom Hunter. That's right. And that dude that we just fought, who was a boss, is now just a standard enemy. Oh, wow. Okay.
Don't speak too soon. He's listening.
Yeah, he's acting like a bit of a boss rush now.
All right. Now we've just got to clear up the trash. Yeah, sometimes demons infight in this game, but they don't really do any damage to each other, and they just get locked into a battle and ignore you.
Yeah, like chunks of their bodies will fly off, but neither of them, like they could fight forever. You could sit there and just go make a coffee. Nothing will happen.
Oh,
lucky.
daisies.
Nearly got it.
Didn't fall there.
Yeah, just trying it out. All right, we need one more tick here, so I'm actually just going to kill this bloke. Wow, okay. And, oh, that's unfortunate.
Sorry, just give it a second. There we go.
Oh, all right, cool. Yeah, we just want to get that out of the way. All right, at some point the game will give me my gun back.
Yeah, so sometimes when you're going for a pickup, like those big yellow question marks, you can skip the pickup animation by pressing the weapon wheel or switching guns. But if you're just switching guns, sometimes you see the Slayer like just holds nothing in front of him. And you can't get your gun back until you hit the weapon wheel, which resets it. Like, you just have to tap the button.
Yeah, I don't think it really happens that much on current patch. It's one of those... Like, some of you guys might have seen that footage, early footage of when Markiplier was playing the game, and he was in, like, Taras Nabad, and suddenly, for just absolutely no reason, the Slayer had his fist out. Just, like, holding it in front of him, running around like it was a gun, and there's still some quirks like that in this version, but I think they fixed a lot of bugs like that before the game made its way out to everyone else. Okay. Now, I'm just going to grab this extra life. I think I got a few now. I can probably cool me jets a bit. Just grab a little bit of stack. Take that little bit of time lost to grab some armor.
And do you do the skip on the plane here?
Nah,
No?
I don't know how to do it.
It's super hard.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know if it has some potential to soft lock the level or anything like that either, so I kind of don't want to do it. I don't mind this bit either, like the routing for the combat in this bit is really cool. Alright, you are out. I'm just going to go up here. I do this in a slightly different way to how most other runners do it. I like to come up and do the secret encounter while there's still fodder and stuff around me, which is all good. So we're just going to let him spawn in, and then we're going to chainsaw this guy. And then we're just going to glory kill this dude. I think he's going to jump downstairs. No, you don't.
Nice.
All right. D-Blade City, let's go.
Yeah, everyone's on the same level here. They're all on the ground with you.
Yeah,
They're all stacked up.
There's not that many. We'll just wait for the prowlers to start spawning in.
Just waiting for a mate.
Who's holding up the show? This guy? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's right. You got to kill these two guys first. So if you ever like one demon to try and save your frag grenades for is definitely a pressure unit like the Dreadnought, because they are just built to chase you down and, you know, be right on top of you and interrupting everything you're trying to do, basically. Just going to try and get some extra ticks here of the... Oh, it's already done. Yeah, beauty. All right, cool. Blood Punch that guy. Yeah, Pinky Demons are really weak to Blood Punch, which is obviously super handy.
One of the coolest things about this game is, you know, Spud was bringing up the weak point thing like 3 levels ago. I've talked about how like the energy, the plasma gun can blow up shields. There's so many different ways to kill demons that you can really kind of find your own playstyle. Like, there is obviously a speedrun meta and that kind of thing, but it's the people that play non-meta that find the cool new stuff. So lots of experimentation still in this game, I reckon.
A lot of the really cool weapon tech in this, like PB Rocket and PB Sticky, were discovered by battle mode players, so multiplayer slayers who take part in the asymmetrical multiplayer component of the game. They actually found a lot of the really, really awesome stuff. Like, when we were doing SSG Ballista and PB Ballista, they were doing all the really cracked stuff like PB Rocket, which completely changed the speedrun, legit.
I remember doing the Super Shotgun Ballista thing, going, dude, this is it. I'm so cool.
Just need you to slow down while I grab this.
All right, Berserk.
I don't know how this is going to go, but
This is the only Berserk in the game, oddly enough.
Yeah, they should have utilized it way more. It's
I mean,
so fun.
It is, but it's one of those things where some people will argue that it's so fun to just rip and tear because you're literally
it is the power
Doom
fantasy.
Slayer. Yeah, it's the power fantasy. But then again, some people are like, I'm just left clicking on stuff. Where's my grenades and my frost bombs and my super shotgun and my meat hooks and that sort of thing? So you get arguments either way.
But it is utilized well. Like you do need to like prioritize who you're ripping and tearing through on once you've used it.
Definitely an order for the run with the Berserk to try and get rid of all the heavies. Devo didn't quite get everyone, but it doesn't matter because he's a god and he's going to win anyway.
We'll do it the good old-fashioned way, I reckon. Okay, that's pretty much that arena done.
Now we're going to do the bridge skip here.
Excuse me. Just coming through, man.
Sir.
We're just going to try and get some ticks of our weapon masteries done here because this level has a spawn cap and we want to get rid of some of the enemies so we don't hit that spawn cap. Alright.
The bridge skip here comes to the end of the level, but it's not the end of the art complex. We've got a lot more collectibles to do. We are, however, going to... to get fast travel, we need to kill the Marauder.
I think we'll load a checkpoint.
Alright.
I just really wanted to show that ticket.
It is
so,
cool.
ages ago, King Dime came up with that. You might know him from Doom
1, Doom 2,
GDQ. Yeah, he's pretty spectacular runner of the classics.
Interesting.
Oh, I nearly got it. Come on, big man.
The Charge Arbalist version.
Yeah, it's not something I've done for a long time because I've been playing an older version of the game, so I haven't been using it. All right, cool. So, just got FT, so we're going to go to Arc Turret. So the level doesn't normally get done that way. Normally you traverse through these turrets and some sewer tunnels in order to get access to that. Like, that's actually the last part of the level that I just did.
Yep.
But it's 100%, so we've got FT, fast travel, so we go back and start collecting stuff. It's probably a good time for donations.
Yep, we have a $50 donation from RG Daxter. Palmer, Palmy, Rip and Tear, it's all the same. What a legendary lineup for this run. Good luck, Devo, and thanks to Spuddy and Maynard for joining you for this great event.
Thank you, Daxter. Alright, just going to grab a little bit of ammo here and go over that to Pinky's head. We're narrowing in on having collected all the runes. We'll get the last runes fairly soon.
Mars Core was the last one, right?
Correct. Yeah, just going to swap back to D-Blade here. We might get some good RNG with spawns. It's not great, but I'll make it work. Goodbye. Okay, it's at 36. I'm pretty far ahead on the precision bolt stuff.
Looking good on the meat hook as well.
Okay, so we've got to get rid of you, and then there'll be another... I'll get it. Oh, have I got it? Oh! Look at it, he's turned into a Beyblade.
Yep.
Where is that?
Maybe something to think about.
There he is. Okay, I'm just going to get a quick chainsaw in here. No, you are still alive.
He is just holding on.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, at this point, we just need to kill some fodder, I believe. And we got... Oh, okay. This guy. There'll be another Pinky as well, but I don't have Blood Punch, so I'm just going to build up 1 bar of the Heat Blast. Okay. We got these 3 Whiplashes. I don't know where it is. There it is. Oh, I really don't want you to do that. Can you come back? Thank you.
Perfect example of the whiplash there, really making things hairy.
I forgot I wasn't in the crowd for a second then, just making noises. Sorry, guys.
Okay, where is the lucky last... Well, maybe not last contestant. Pretty close, though.
Yes, Cybermank's going to open the way. We've got the
There we go.
Electrons. There we go.
Cool, we can just skip that guy. He does not need to... He can be spared this day. Oh. Now, if you get stuck in this goo doing this bit, you can just meat hook one of these zombies and you'll get right out. I'm going to show you guys a little Easter egg as well. It's a crocodile just hanging out in the sewers.
Straight up.
Alright, so we've got D-Blade done. Normally at this part in the run, I would start working on Arbalist. So we don't actually manually master all of the weapons. We master like 6, and then we have these tokens for the other ones that we collect as part of the run. So it's a really cool category that it's much easier than Doom 2016's 100% run, because you don't need to master quite as much stuff, which is nice.
Yes. Also, if you fall into a pit in Doom Eternal, the run isn't over, unlike Doom 2016.
Oh.
That's the bite on the Cacodemon. Like a lot of people, when they see that, they think the fireball, they think the burst damage, but its bite is insane. It does a lot of damage.
It's basically a Hell Knight without legs. It's a pressure unit that just moves through the air. And the big meta of this game is you want to be in the air, moving as much as you possibly can.
God, that's satisfying.
Yeah.
Can we fast travel here? Right.
Yes, we can. Go to convention parking now. Okay, so we have 2 chainsaw pips, which is perfect. Just going to grab this one. So this is like a sort of a sequence break here. We trigger the spawn, get that guy involved, and then we're going to chainsaw you. You are out. Just get rid of some stuff. Grab this toy, and then we're going to grab that. I might grab some stack here. Don't need it, but it's actually quite surprising how little stuff you need to kill in this bit.
I haven't really mentioned it, but Devo's also, activating these terminals, and the only reason we're doing that in this level specifically is for some reason they're part of the codex at the end of the game, so they're technically part of the 100%.
I just don't want this. I really don't want this whiplash to just smash me while I'm trying to get this token, so I'm just going to get rid of it. But we are pretty much done, I believe.
Yep.
Oh, we might be getting 9 out of 10 here. So, sometimes this level bugs out. I think it's because I reloaded the checkpoint, but it's going to show 9 out of 10 for combat. But we certainly have routed all of the combat in this level, so we will leave.
Yeah, this would
You can go over the map and basically all the combat. There's none of these little double sword things.
And that flashing red thing is where we were.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we are good to go. This level's a bit funny. You can soft lock it if you reload checkpoints at certain times.
I've had it happen on Mars Core as well at the very end.
Yeah. All right.
With that being the hardest combat map for you, what would be the next challenge?
Oh, the glory kill challenges towards the end of the game are the biggest meme at this point.
Nekravol. The Doom Hunter.
Yeah. So once you've done that, once you've done Arc, you kind of get a bit of a breather. Mars Core is a really good level. It's another one of those levels that the developers made very early in the game's life, and it had a considerable amount of polish put into it, and it shows. It's a fantastic level, lots of variety, and then loads of really great traversal and combat.
I think so. Yeah, it's an interesting thing about Mars Core is it starts off with a cutscene of the Slayer coming down an elevator with the plasma gun, and you've obviously had the plasma gun already for 4 levels. So you could see that Mars Core was intended to be earlier in the campaign, and this was meant to be the introduction of the plasma gun.
I want to see some Devo's G's and some Devo's Dedumas in the chat when the drop happens.
I'm going to do it too, so let's be
You guys know when the drop happens. We'll be outside on the space installation on Phobos. We'll be ripping and tearing through a bunch of demons. You know when the drop will happen. You can't escape how good the music in this level is. This cutscene is pretty cool. It's like a RoboCop homage, but unfortunately we are in speedrun, so we'll be skipping it. It is very cool though. It's meant to be kind of like a bit of a homage to a scene from RoboCop. This level's just so good. The opening presentation, that's literally a giant BFG shooting huge BFG projectiles into space.
And weirdly, it has a bit smaller BFG in it.
Yes. I don't get it.
And that's the one you take, so I don't know. Big gun goes boom. Doom Eternal, guys.
Oh, punch. Nice.
Good. Nice.
Oh, a bit munted. It's okay.
Someone in chat just let us know that the BFG 10,000 is firing.
Oh, yeah. It do be firing.
Watch out, mate.
I have to grab some petrol now, because I'm not meant to do that. All right. We're going to collect... Oh, we're going to kill the last imp. There we go. Go through this door. And grab this rune. And once we get outside, it's going to be on. Like Donkey Kong.
His business.
Wait for the drop. All right, let her rip.
Damn, dude, you have a lot of fans.
All right, so once we kill
Look at
those
that.
guys, we need to kill 5 imps in this area. Specifically 5 imps. Like, the combat routing is really weird. You know, you would think, oh, I need to kill, you know, maybe I need to kill this carcass. No, don't worry about that carcass. Just kill the imps. And kill this guy. And then the door will open.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there's so much stuff that just gets left alive there. It's pretty bizarre. All right, can I get this shot?
So trying to, yeah,
Oh,
nice.
nice,
Got to hit the
yeah.
pain elemental there. Very precise timing. Devo nailed it.
I just want to get a blood punch from this guy.
Blood
gonna
punch is
falter.
the easiest way to get this guy out of his sled. Now that he's a regular enemy.
Yeah, so in this version of the game, only the trash Doom Hunters, like the ones you encounter just normally playing the game after the boss fight, are freezable. But in the latest version of the game, you can freeze the boss Doom Hunter as well.
Yep.
I'm just going to grab this battery over here. Such an amazing, like, piece of combat, that just the BFG 10,000 firing, the music, it's just
Yeah.
it's just
It's
awesome.
like it's kind of the BFG 10,000 for me is kind of like a thunderstorm. Like it happens every now and then, and everything just flashes green for a second, and it just adds to the ambiance. This beautiful level, and once I feel like once you get out into the, you know, the part of the planet that's exploding, it's when I like actually get that little, you know, gasp of awe at how beautiful the level is. I'm getting armless ticks here.
Oh, it's doing it again, dude.
Oh no.
I can't. Oh, the
stuck?
BFG must be bound to. Yeah, the BFG's bound to something that's not T. Okay, that's alright.
Ah, okay.
We are going to have to fix that. Where is it? Okay. Alright. Normally I'd be able to do a cool double ballista boost to skip some platforming here, but because I couldn't chainsaw that soldier, I'm going to have to...
Look at that.
oh, it's just awesome. So we skipped a cutscene, but basically the Slayer takes control of that giant BFG that we saw earlier. And his mission at the moment is he wants to get into more or less the core of Mars, or very deep down beneath the surface of Mars. So he gets this great idea to shoot a hole in the surface of Mars.
That's right.
And
Some
so
people will tell you you can't do it, but Slayer will prove you in fact can.
don't listen to them.
So we've got another buff totem. It's hidden on the left here, but Devo's just trying to get rid of this heavy and get an arbless tick before getting rid of the buff totem.
Oh, that is terrifying, walking up to that guy when
Yeah.
he's buffed.
Yeah. Buff totems are
Okay.
serious business. And BFG here will get rid of all the heavies,
Yes.
and easy peasy. Big green ball.
Yeah, we just take this little side.
Oh, I didn't know about that one. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I didn't know about that until about 3 weeks ago. Literally
Wow.
thousands of hours in this game, and I
out
didn't
me,
know
mate.
about that. Okay. Hello. Hello. Hello.
And goodbye.
There we go.
I like you, Pinky. I'll kill you last.
Yes. Cool little fadeaway shots you can do there if you do the precision bolt ballista weapon swap. You know, PV ballista, and the game will, you know, shoot you backwards whilst also getting rid of the last demon. Very, very cool. Just gonna grab this guy here. I think we're coming up on the last rune now.
Yep.
Okay, just grab that. Chrono Strike is, like, you know, you don't use it at speedrun, but it's a really cool rune. If you just crank the graphics all the way up, put that on, take it all in, it's pretty awesome.
Is that the one that slows down when you're ADSing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
I used to use that a lot at the start of when this game came out.
Yeah, it's such a cool rune. But it, you know, no one uses it anymore, but it is,
No.
I reckon, so cool.
We
'Cause-
we just got better at headshotting faster.
Yeah. But
click
you really
buttons.
can take in all of the cool details of what's going on in the game.
Yeah, it's the game's bullet time.
It is.
So normally you have to do some kind of like platforming thing to get up here, or you can just meat hook to that that gargoyle. But
idea.
if you're using the B-hop macro for this game, you can just sort of get this lot of height out of the second jump, and you can just go straight up there.
So the B-hop macro is just basically, I mean, it's a keyboard macro. It lets you spam the jump. Make sure you get the timing right so that when you land, you have that extra movement.
Okay, well, that'll do. Didn't mean to do that, but sure. Can I... Oh, dear. Well, we'll just brute force it, I guess. That works too. When all else fails, just PB rocket.
That's right. Click.
Alright. Just trying to get some more headshot ticks done for the precision bolt mastery. It's okay.
So there's a little bit of skip here, just a double ballista boost. Bunny hopping.
Oh, the bonk. All right, do I have enough? All right, cool, I do. I'm just going to sticky bomb you because I don't want you to ruin this.
So the Barons are shown up now. And we've got the BFG quest done. And get some Arbalist ticks here. Or just kill him, I guess.
I don't think I've got enough plasma for it. We'll glory kill this guy. Now, do I have... I might have to chainsaw this imp, actually. Probably could have gone away with did I grab the BFG round that was up there? I got it. Yeah, cool.
Yes.
Alright, so... actually, I'm going to save the... plasma ammo, because otherwise I'm not going to have enough for this next bit. Normally, you would use Arbalist against Pain Elementals. They're super weak to it, but we need... Nicely
done.
Yeah, that'll work, I think. Yep, nice.
I was afraid that punch was going to just send you off in the stratosphere there.
You got
Straight to the core of Mars.
you got to respect the Oreo bros. They take a lot of punches. Any meat hookers? There we go. There we go. Just needed that soldier so we get the height so we can get up there. Try and do this fadeaway shot if I can land that.
You got it.
Hey, there we go. All right, so 7 out of 20.
Those ticks.
Show me those ticks. Let's go. Chainsaw this guy. What we're going to do is we're going to change over the frag grenade, and then we're just going to press this button, drop the frag grenade so that this guy falters so he doesn't smash my face. Really important to try and get all of that fodder cleared as quickly as you possibly can. So let's just go up here.
We've got one more Slayer's Gate to open, which means we need a Slayer's Key.
The door is blue. That is good. So if you
Is that RNG? What triggers that?
if you don't kill all the fodder and the Hell Knight and the Revenant instantly, it'll spawn another wave of fodder, which can cause that door to lock. But we need that door to not be locked.
Right.
Okay, I just remembered that I can't actually do the Frostbomb trick here. I'm sad.
You got the Slobs Master. Here we go.
You can't. Unfortunately, in this patch, you cannot use the Precision Bolt to stun the Marauder.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I wish these guys would just calm down a bit. Come on, big boy. This is why we use, in the speedrun, we use the Frostbomb strat against these dudes, because they are wildly unpredictable. They can jump all over the place. They actually react to enemy-friendly fire as well.
Yeah.
They'll bring up their shield.
Not too bad. Obviously not as fast as the Frostbomb lock-on, but it's still pretty good. And that's $6.66.
$6.60. Let's go. I wasn't even... Did I chainsaw then?
I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Oh, maybe I glory killed the Marauder. So
yeah, you glory killed the Marauder.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. So there's a bug in this game where, on this version, where if there's, you notice when I glory kill something, there'll be like a red vignette around the screen, and that's like a graphical effect from Bloodfield. So if you have that and you BFG at the same time, the game will basically send you straight back to the desktop. Or if you're standing inside of like a hazard on the ground, it'll put a vignette around the screen, and same problem will happen.
How many times are you going to use the BFG tonight? Because I might end up donating a lot of money tonight.
I think if you take off Bloodfield...
I'm going to put on DNC.
Yeah, if you take off Bloodfield, it won't... won't happen.
So we're just going to change the runes around a bit. We're going to get rid of Bloodfield. We're going to put DNC instead. We're going to use DNC later in the run anyway for some of the glory kill setups.
So I'm finding the donate button.
Look, it wouldn't be a Doom Eternal speedrun without at least one BFG crash.
It's just part of the tradition, I think.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Unfortunately, I have to do the gate again. It's a bit rough. I wish I had some more ballista ammo. Oh, man. I need you to stay still for me. There we go. All right, cool. Now we're cooking with gas. Come on. Come on. Come on, big fella. There you go. Alright, the rest of this gate is pretty much free as long as one of the imps doesn't save the president. There we go. I think I got all the Hell Knights. Just make sure. Yep. Cool.
So we're trying to get a D-Blade on the Barons there, and the BFG is theoretically meant to do the rest.
Yeah, so you'll often see that we won't shoot the BFG directly at enemies, like Barons, because the splash damage will do just about as much, if not the same amount as hitting them directly. So what we usually do is we just send it directly at a wall besides them. Okay. Oh no, I grabbed that. We're good. Oh, the other thing as well is we're going to start working on micro missiles, which is the other mod that we... Oh, actually, I'm not going to have any fodder here. Rip. So yeah, if you have to reload the game as we'd had to then, there's no fodder here. Normally this group is where you get the first tick, but that's okay. We can just make it up later. There's another part in the run where we can get heaps of them that usually get skipped. Okay, just double check. We have missed something. Let's grab.
So
we'll get FT.
There's 2 items here. What could you have missed?
Yeah, there was 4 missing things in the map, so I'll have to FT back and grab it, whatever I've missed. So we'll just do this arena quickly. Let's just suss out what we might have... Oh, I can't. Okay. That's all right. We'll get FT and then we'll work it out.
Yep.
So... I've missed a BFG pickup. That's what I've missed.
Okay.
That's a big... Oh, I didn't get the crystal. Alright, now we're going to be doing a heap of combat, but that's okay. You guys love combat in this game, right? It's like the best part.
And the Super Gorness track, come on, like, you know, glass half full, guys.
Yeah. That's a
straight on the negatives.
Can't believe I forgot to pick that up. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I got the blue door and everything. Didn't even go back and get it. That's alright. We will use this as an opportunity to get some of this done. So for the micro missiles, we just need to tag 3 demons with a single volley. Okay, we've started the next wave of the encounter, so we'll get rid of this guy. And we'll get rid of this guy. I'm just going to quickly swap the... where are you going? No, I'm just going to chainsaw. I think the Doom Hunter's probably spawned now. No? Okay. Okay, he's definitely spawned now.
A little bit low.
Oh, no, I did too early. Okay. It's all good. We've got 2 extra lives, so we can just YOLO here a bit. Now we just clean up the scraps, get some extra ticks. Oh, we're actually nearly done with the meat hook, which is really cool.
Yep, 2 more.
Cool. All right. So we'll just grab this.
Sorry, mate, I was doing my 666.
You might have to score me on where the panel is.
I went to the Twitch About page.
Oh, okay.
As you guys will notice watching from home, there is a large donate button at the bottom of the Twitch page on your browser.
Yeah. We're going to be really careful here because the FT is very close to the portal. All right, cool. So we need to go to Meteor. I think it's...
There it is.
This guy, Delta Labs.
Oh, of course, the door that you mentioned. You were
Yeah.
the door.
The door.
Needs to be unlocked so that we can get the ammo.
Yeah, normally that last arena is way faster because after you do the Slayer's Gate, you come here and collect this ammo upgrade, which is our 2nd ammo upgrade so far in the run. Really needed it. And it gives you back the BFG ammo, which is super duper handy. Now we'll just go back. I believe that's everything. Just double check. Yep, cool.
Yep, so now we're heading to the 2nd boss fight. Nice B-hops.
Aww. Classic monkey bar. Nice. Meat hook's done. Very, very early. Cool.
Alright.
You remember this guy that's coming up?
Big bad boy.
Gladys.
Old Sentinel Prime.
Oh, Gladdy the baddie. Gladiator.
Probably the home of one of my favourite speedrun epic fails.
It was a bug. No, I won't say the other word.
The rest is PG-13. I mean, it's all in French. But
It was a bug.
It was a bug. Such an epic moment from sort of early Doom Eternal speedrunning. But this guy was very, very scary when the game first came out. And we got some strats now to make him a bit easier to deal with and just generally understand the fight a bit better. But
the Ultra Nightmare runners have trivialized this boss. Sometimes, you have people like Zamide or Absolute Massive will be in my chat watching me playing Current Patch, and they'll watch me fight the Gladiator, and they'll be like, does Rocket even do damage? Like, are you doing damage to this boss, or is it meant to take this long?
yeah.
Apparently, yes. That's as intended by id, but Phase 1 is like almost completely removed of this boss fight thanks to some big burst damage combos, but we'll see it in a second.
No, I didn't have the other dash. That's all right. Let's just jump up this way. Yeet. Cool. Yeah, this guy started out really scary, and then people worked him out really, not quickly, but once they worked him out, it buffed this boss, made him way more resilient to rockets. But this is the old patch, so that doesn't matter here.
Do you need me to pour water into your mouth? Is that... Are you dehydrated?
I think I can manage that. I'll let the cutscene play.
You should get like a speedrunner still suit or something from June.
Let me just have a quick sip here.
I finally matched your $6.66. I'm such a senior citizen on my mobile app. That whole 10 minutes you saw me looking at the floor as me on my phone working this out.
Look, I did the Boomer thing as well. I'm like, do I want to log into PayPal from my phone? I don't know, man. I don't trust this browser.
I'll just explain the strat that I'll try to do. So we want to shoot him a couple of times with the shotgun up close, and then we want to BFG him. And if we get the BFG, it makes the first phase kind of trivial. We're going to do rocket launcher and try to one-cycle him. I've never one-cycled him. Got pretty close. We'll see how we go. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, I missed it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fly over his head as much as possible. In fact, what we'll do is we'll just get a little bit of this in. He still takes damage in this bit. A little bit. Enough
you don't use those 3 pips on the Hell Knight? Oh, I guess you don't normally have the Hell Knight, right?
Oh, look, I've changed to it. Let's just get a tick. I've already crossed the path of no return.
You are making lemonade with these lemons, Demo.
I am. Yeah, this what you're seeing right now is a big part of the reason why most speedrunners will... I'm going to come out? Oh, he seems to be stuck in Struggle Street. Alright, we should just take one more. There we go. So that's phase 1. But yeah, you really want to get that early skip because he's a traffic light boss in the sense that you can't really do anything to him until the lights turn green. So that one cycle that I've tried to do will just cancel out his first phase. You save heaps of time. I was a little bit slow on the BFG though. So for this phase, what we're going to do quickly is we're just going to upgrade the chain gun energy shield because it's going to reduce the cooldown on the energy shield, which is going to allow us to kind of just do this to him because we really don't want him behind that shield because it slows us down, obviously. Just going to grab some ammo. It's a little low. Alright. I just wasted the shield.
Playing jump rope here?
Yeah, bit of jump rope. Good opportunity to shoot some rockets.
Lock-on burst does so much damage in 1.1.
Alright, that's pretty much it.
There we go.
It was quite well behaved then, I think.
Yeah, phase 2 was quite good.
In this old version of the game, this is the only part of the game that's locked at 60 frames per second. New version, it's unlocked, but for whatever reason, this cutscene was always locked at 60.
Speaking of cutscenes, this level is, where it is revealed that the Doom Slayer is in fact the Doom guy from the original Dooms.
When he decided...
Huge lore moment.
It's all a loop. A Doom loop.
That's hundo for that level. Alright, so... The Khan Maker, who is kind of one of the main antagonists of the game, has had enough, and now that we've killed the other Hell Priest and the Gladiator, and she's sent some of her minions in.
She really sent in the A-team.
Oh, yeah. It's the A
the
team.
lowest level demons.
She just took all of the fodder from Hell on Earth and sent them here.
She's like, I don't know, send them, I guess.
So we're just going to use this as an opportunity to get some more ticks on this done. There we go. Most of the time the micro missile ticks get routed in like during auto scrollers and whatnot, but I tend to really do some here just to get them out of the way. We're also going to grab an item. There's a bit of dialogue here. So we're just going to grab that now. Okay. Normally you have to like shoot this button that's up there near the ceiling and there's a jump pad, but if you just do a B boost off the ground, you'll be sweet. You can just grab it straight away.
Easy peasy.
Right. Off to Taras Nabad we go.
Taras Nabad's where, you know, I mentioned if you guys missed the first part of the run that like I feel like the difficulty of the game is front loaded. It spikes up a bit here. This is a scary level. Marauder City.
Yes. There's also a little bit of RNG in the first big arena with an Archvile who can spawn in one of 3 positions, I believe. So we hope that he spawns in a place where we can easily spot where he is, more or less. Good opportunity coming up to get another couple of ticks of this done. The micro missile, that is. There's a couple of zombies here, and this gargoyle. I don't think I got it. That's alright, he's still alive. This guy gets sacrificed. There we go, and you are dead. Unfortunate.
Spawn some more zombies though when the Marauder comes on in, so you get an opportunity for that tick.
This might be a good... I'm just going to pull this guy all the way down here, because you see how the mecha zombies... Normally I'd just frostbomb him. Oh, nah.
Nearly.
Let's just get rid of you. Yeah. Ah, he did get stunned by the precision bolt.
Yeah.
So those enemies, the Marauders, are there to kind of, I guess, teach the player to basically start weapon swapping. I don't have enough plasma now to do this boost. That's okay. I'll just go over here. There's like a cool little wall dash you can do with a ballista boost. I'm just going to chainsaw this guy before I start fighting this Menk, and I'm actually going to freeze you just so I can get some armor that you took from me. Alright, so this is where the RNG happens. We also have an opportunity here to do a glory kill on a pain elemental. Some people don't route this in because this pain elemental is fairly inconsistent, but we're going to do some punch cancelling to
You're not
make
doing
it
the
very
BFG
easy.
thing? Or you're going to do it afterwards?
I'll do it after. Yeah, there should be time for it. So I'm just going to... Oh. Okay, no I'm not. The game says no, and we respect the game's decision by BFGing everything.
So much nicer at this marathon.
Look, we could have done this the easy way, but the game wanted to do it the hard way. Alright.
So the cool thing about that BFG is you clear the combat and the secret encounter at the same time. But yeah, Devo was trying to get we got to do 3, like just like the Pinky thing in Super Gore Nest, we got to get 3 different glory kills on pain elementals in this level. And there's less pain elementals than there are Pinkies in Super Gore Nest, so it's a little dicey sometimes when they don't behave like that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I just whiffed the first shot and then I started getting aim punched, so I just thought, oh, it's alright. Usually you don't do that one, you do the last 3, which, okay, so it sounds silly. Oh, why would you, if there's a limited number of enemies in the level, why would you do those ones last? And it's because they're the most consistent, because we can generally get to where they spawn.
Ones, the Slave Gate ones.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get to where they're going to spawn before they can even move. So it makes them very easy to take care of. Now, we've just picked up our first mastery token. And what that does is allows us to bypass upgrading the weapon manually. There is a different category called natural masteries where all of the weapons are mastered without using tokens, but this is just a normal hundo, so we'll be using the mastery tokens today. There's also a challenge in this level to freeze demons. We need to freeze 10 demons. You don't have to kill them while they're frozen, you just got to freeze them. So we're just going to be using the Frost Bomb when we get the chance.
What was the other one? It was getting codexes, right? But I mean, you're doing 100%, so you get them anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, like, there's some... I don't know, it's like a mixed weird bag. Oh, no.
Nice toy.
It's a very pretty toy, but I don't want to look at it when there's demons around me. Okay, so what we're going to do here is, hopefully I get this right with a BFG shot, is we're going to move in and we're going to chainsaw this guy. And we're going to aim the BFG right there, and if I get it right, it should dismount this dude. Nah. Do it the old-fashioned way. Freeze you.
Ballista.
That was still alright.
Yeah, still pretty quick.
Yeah, it was alright. So, if you freeze a Doom Hunter while they're coming off of their sled, you can you can just bypass waiting. So like normally you have to wait. I can't aim with 60 Hz. It's so bad.
You're right, man. It's tough.
So there's a glitch that I'm using at the moment with the precision bolt. So if the precision bolt projectile intersects with any enemies or water, it just goes through everything. So it literally just goes through every single thing, and it hits the triggers that we need to hit in order to get through that part of the game.
Yep, skips a whole like switch platforming, swimming segment.
Oh, I'm so glad I got a slobs in.
Still bringing in the heat.
I need ammo real bad. So we want to get rid of this guy. And we're just going to chill for a second. Okay, it spawned the Archvole there. So we're just going to do that. And there must be some fodder floating around still. Oh, it's this guy.
So the Arc Vial is an extremely scary, super heavy, buffs enemies. It's like a walking buff totem. It summons enemies as well, and it summons from a pool of very, very scary enemies. Also has like a ground juggle, but optimally as a speedrunner of this game, the Arc Vial never gets a turn. So it's basically just a walking pinata. Or I guess it doesn't walk. It's a teleporting pinata.
That is such a cool glory kill.
Yeah,
it's
the
sick.
best.
I love how over the years I've tried to like nerf the ways people can just cycle through them.
Yeah.
And they can never get on top of it. People just find new ways.
They'll find a way.
I should really try to do the full anime skyrocket thing on the next one. I reckon I can do it in this arena.
I reckon you can.
There's probably enough room.
I believe in you.
I'll give it a go. I need to chainsaw something though. Alright. So there's like kind of very creative ways to kill the Marauder. One of them is basically you meat hook onto him, get it really high up in the air, and then you send a bunch of rockets essentially around behind him. Now, do I BFG here? I do, but I didn't pick up the BFG projectile because I am very good at this video game. I know exactly which one I didn't pick up as well. So we're going to be doing a lot of combat.
All right.
Let's just chainsaw you.
Guys, don't forget to donate to a good cause and to celebrate more combat in Doom Eternal, which has the greatest combat in any video game.
Alright, old mate has spawned. Do I have enough rockets?
Dogs.
Yeah, we're just going to get rid of the dog first because the dogs are problematic. Okay, just do that.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad, not
That's
bad.
good damage.
Yeah, so if you get the rocket, like he basically turns around to deflect the rocket, and what ends up happening is he ignores you, and you just stand behind him and shoot him in the back. It's a very, very cool little strat that you can do. You can do that on current patch. It's not being nerfed or anything like that. I'm just going to grab this. All right.
Now this skip, no, well enough.
Very cool
Beautiful.
skip. Allows us to skip a bit of combat that we don't actually need for the combat rating.
Yep, we do need this token though.
We do need this
And
token.
there's crystal underneath as well, which will get you your BFG back.
It shall. I think I still need to collect the BFG though, right? Because it's collectible
it's part of the thing, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I need to collect that. So we're going to take this guy. That is going to give us our ammo back, and we're going to use that BFG ammo to sort of clear out the last chunk of the level, in particular Slayer Gate. It's going to make the Slayer Gate very trivial. The Slayer Gate that Spuddy dominated before the game came out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's different when it first came
Dominated.
out. Different pace from single player at the time. That's what's funny when this came out. You know, it kind of like people said this game was so hard. You know what I mean?
But then
They just needed to adapt. They needed to experience it. You know, now it's like it's probably trivial for a lot of people that run it, especially the speedrunners. You know, but yeah. When it first came out, it was sweaty.
We did pick up the Slayergate key earlier in the level, but we didn't do the Slayergate then. That's because we're going to use fast travel to go back and do it later once we've got the Crucible, which is the other super weapon in this game. Now, hopefully, I should test the Crucible bind before we go downstairs.
Yes, Mark, maybe check that, just so you don't get surprised.
Yeah.
So there's also a skip in this room to get up into here, which is a little bit finicky, where you can dash into the skull. And then you just, like, ballista boost back and double jump to punch, to basically get to that secret room and then punch down that, I don't know what you call it, chandelier.
Very cool little Easter egg.
Yeah,
little wolf logo there, Wolfenstein logo. Okay, grab another suit token over here. I'm actually going to grab some upgrades while we're here. Might as well. Another achievement. Just grab all the ones that help with combat, pretty much. The other ones we'll grab right before the end of the game. They're just tools to help you find secrets. The other section, we don't need to upgrade that. Now, there is another one of these precision bolt skips here.
Skipperoo.
That allows us to skip an entire room of combat, which is very, very handy.
And we're still working on keeping cool.
Now, I think that Dread Knight's still alive, isn't he?
I don't. I think he's dead.
All right, fair enough. All right, now we're about to become He-Man. We will have the power.
By the power of Grayskull.
Okay.
Yes.
No, it's good. Okay. It's
all
good.
right. All right.
Okay, so we're just going to get rid of this guy, and then there's going to be a Hell Knight. We'll get rid of the Hell Knight, and then we get rid of the Dread Knight. Oh, actually, we'll just get rid of you. We've got Blood Punch, so we'll just use it.
Yeah, this is meant to be like the just have fun with the Crucible Arena, but we need these Elemental kills. That's number one.
That's one. That's probably, honestly, going to be the trickiest one, just because I was a bit worried about the combat getting ahead of me here. We're just going to route this for a second. This is an Archvile that's loading in, but we're just going to... Actually, no, I'm feeling spicy. Let's just do that. Yeah, I just felt like killing like that. Archvile, I will kill with normal weapons. Whiplash, straight to the Crucible.
Zero respect.
Yeah. Hey, what are you doing, buddy?
I sometimes like to Crucible zombies because I'm bad.
Okay.
I like to jump in front of things.
Now, I did forget that BFG, so let's go here. In my haste to get the shot, I missed it.
Oh, the one where the Cybermank is?
Yeah, I have this really bad habit of...
It's a tricky one.
There it is. Yeah, let's just do that. Feels bad, man. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to go to Catacombs, where the Slayer Gate is located. And this is, like, with this routing, this gate is the easiest in the entire
deleted.
run.
This is like, you take a breather and read chat when you do the Slayer's Gate.
Yes. How many rockets have I got, actually? I've got enough.
Yeah.
Just enough. I need exactly 6 rockets for this to work. Ba-ba. Alright, go up here. Now, I did front...
You did front
and back.
So now you want side.
Hope that's the right one. Nice. Alright, cool. So, we're going to see if I can quickly get a couple of these. I might be able to get one, actually. That's okay. So this is where we use the 2 shots of BFG that we come into this arena with for these 2 phases, because there's lots of enemies, and it would be quite time-consuming to... Yeah. So if you do that right on top of him, it skips the animation, so you don't actually have to go through the animation of the Crucible.
Yep, skips like 2 seconds every tyrant that you Crucible when you do it that way. All right, mate. PG stream.
Sometimes in these gates, you just stand there, and no one knows why it works that way, but if you just start randomly looking in different directions, it'll actually teleport you out. Did I get the Frost Bomb challenge? Ooh. I think
there's still zombies in that room down there, so you should be right.
Yeah, I should be fine. Hey, there we go. All right, now we're just going to grab some Crucible ammo here. We've got these 2 ones that
these don't replenish, so you're going to make sure to pick them up.
Reforged.
You're getting achievements all over the place. Treasure Hunter?
I feel like a gamer getting all these achievements.
You are at risk of gaming right now, sir.
Gaming is occurring. And connecting. All right, so this is our last chance to collect things in the ship because we are about to begin the last part of our mission.
Were you out of ballista? Was that?
I think I was, potentially, because I am quite bad at this game. It's probably meant to be a chainsaw that you do at the end there to make sure you've actually got ammo for this.
Potentially. So this is the Unmaker. It's a throwback to Doom 64, actually.
Very, very cool weapon in Doom 64. You find secret levels in Doom 64.
Yep. And it's also like, you know, not a bad gun in this game. Its problem is that it shares an ammo pool with the BFG, which is just infinitely better in every way.
Yeah.
There will be some people that will try and make a case for the Unmaker, but they're all wrong.
It's literally limited to like one fight at Nekravol, really.
Basically, yeah. So, exactly. So Spud's right. Like there's in Nekravol, which is in Nekravol Part 2, in a couple levels time, that overdrive rune that gives you infinite ammo, it glitches out to work with the Unmaker, and it decided that that was too fun, and it made the Unmaker useful. And they're like, no, our vision is that the Unmaker is never used at all.
Yeah.
So we're going to patch that out.
Yeah.
So that when you get the overdrive rune, you can use your regular weapons. And you don't get had fun with the Unmaker.
Yeah, it's such a fun gun to use in this patch in Necravol.
Yeah, it just deletes
2.
everything.
It's so cool. But then the DLC came out, and there was an arena in that, and everyone was using it with the overdrive.
Yep.
And they nerfed it, which is really sad because it was so much fun.
Yeah, the power-ups in this game just have they're little unintuitive. Like Onslaught is quad damage, Overdrive is infinite ammo. I think.
Yes. Onslaught, yeah, quad damage.
Yeah, that's second guessing myself right now.
Yes.
I do that thing sometimes where I speak before my brain does the calculation.
Oh, yeah. This game does that sometimes.
Yeah, also just...
No matter what, I'm always going to say the Quake power-ups. It's so hard when there's a crossover with their games.
Quad damage.
We already grabbed the crystals. Wow, I got no ammo for like anything except for the shotgun.
Yeah. I mean, I was asking about the BFG stuff, the ballista ammo, because sometimes you can like boosting helps you get around this place quicker. There's also like a secret that you can grab upstairs a little easier with a ballista jump, but I think you already got it earlier.
Yeah, nowadays that gets grabbed before Taras Navad.
And you've already got those other battery room done in between other levels, so you are sweet.
Good to go.
You do get your ammo back at the beginning of the level, but just at the end, while you're running around Doom Fortress, it's whatever you have left.
This is the most metal level.
I was about to say the exact same thing. Would have been jinxy. Would have been really embarrassing. It's so metal. Look at that. That is an album cover right there.
I love looking at the vistas in this game, but we got demons to kill, and not a lot of time to do it, so we have to forego that particular vista. It's amazing. Like, there's views in this game. The first time you play it, you'll just be blown away. You'll be like, wow, that looks so cool. We're saving the next ammo crystal for the next level. We can do this one. So for some reason, that wall is treated as a flat surface, so you can just dash up it. It doesn't make any sense, but it is what it is.
Some nice speed from these meat hooks.
Yeah. I am become speed. Grab the quad. Hello.
Goodbye.
Oh, what? Dude.
Felt like some stuff didn't spawn there.
The Cyberbank didn't spawn.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people would want to know about that. Very
there
strange.
you go, new tech live on the stream.
It's legit. Like, that's the thing. Like, all the tech in this game, I feel like was just found by accident. Like, just mashing keys, and all of a sudden you come up with a silo lock-on burst.
Somebody clip that.
Somebody clip
it.
All right, so I just sort of learnt the new route for this room. It's not complicated, but it's not even new, really. It's just I never did it. So I think what you do is you chainsaw something here, and you crucible this guy. And then what you do is you sort of go here and you dash out and around.
And then pick them off.
Now, I don't know if you actually have to kill them, but I just thought probably should, just in case.
I think you do, but yeah, I've tried it before and I usually just kill them. But I actually like to go for the micro missile tick on those 3 because they're all just packed in nicely together. They're begging for it. They're begging for it. The micro missile tick. So I get that, and then always crucible the Baron. You got to get 2 crucible kills in this level, which is why it's important to pick up those crucible charges at the end of Terrace Nabad. Like even when you pick up that crystal that gives you your BFG back, it doesn't give you crucible back. This crucible is just unique that way.
We got time for a couple of donations.
Thank you. We have a $10 donation from Jilly Moit. Devo, get a bed. GG's all time to get sweaty.
Thanks,
We
Jill.
have a $20 donation from the Infinity Man. Devo's hypers bring this run home for Spank's mum. And a $10 donation from A. Dunhill. No Frostbomb, trick on Marauder, let's go Devo. Quote unquote, Gungan noises.
It's all a done hill from here. All right. You know, I'm going to do the cool little cute crucible trick here. So if you like, I'm going to chainsaw you actually. I don't like you. Catch ya. If you walk up to these eyeballs with the crucible and you hit the crucible button and a weapon bind for a different weapon at the same time, it will destroy the eyeball.
I legit didn't know that. That's really sick.
Yeah, it doesn't use any ammo.
It's similar to the Super Gore Nest wall that you can skip in the master level. You can just crucible it and break it open. Guess it might be treated the same.
Come on, boys.
So we can kill a certain number of things with these traps. Going to kill 8 enemies with these big crusher traps.
Sorry, Oreo bro. Didn't mean to punch you.
Yeah. He's just doing his job, man.
He's just been holding that Oreo for eternity, waiting for the Slayer. I have remote dead equipped. That is not going to work. Thank you. Kind of do this little sequence here in a slightly unconventional order because it's just a smidge faster to do it that way than it is the intended way.
Smidge faster is what it's all about.
Oh, totally butchered that. This guy... Alright, cool. The moves on this guy. Alright, let's just go up this way. Actually, we'll get rid of you because you're going to do bulk damage. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, done. Nice. It's great to have that out of the way.
Alright, now I think you need to shoot this one all the way across the room. Oh, I missed it. I think we're good, actually.
So, Archie, you reckon that Archie got hit by that?
Nah, he never get. I don't think he ever gets hit by it. You don't have to crucible him. It's just he killed me in my last UN run, so
yep.
that's just yeah.
It's personal.
I don't want to crucible these guys.
Most of the time it's just business, but with that arc file, it's personal.
Oh yeah. One of my first Ultra Nightmare attempts ever got like pretty decently far. Got to this bit, and that dude actually just fully juggled me with a quote-unquote a ground attack.
Yeah, it was super weird. You got like I thought you got hit behind because you had your energy shield up, but you were just getting juggled like crazy by the ground.
Yeah, he's
Ground
killed
spell.
me in runs when the game came out. Butchered
Stuck
it.
on the wall here. Just got a meat hook to save yourself.
There we go. Alright, we just want to pop that, and then we're going to BFG everything here, because the way the BFG routing works, we're going to get another BFG round pretty soon. So normally there's like a little bit of a puzzle here, but we're just going to Ballista Boost up to skip that. And
Slayer doesn't have time for puzzles.
now I'm going to do an infamous move, and I'm going to Ballista Boost to collect plasma ammo. That's right. Sometimes you got to spend money to make money, guys. Alright, come here, big fella.
Ain't it true?
Oh, filthy. Come here, chainsaw. Just need you to calm down there. Oh, the blood punch didn't register. Sometimes you can like throw in a cute little blood punch right as he's stunned, and it does, you know, it's not like a huge amount of damage, but it's just nice to weave that in. But this patch has some hit registration issues with blood punch.
Which is mostly fixed now. Whoopsie daisies. It's a nice
Alright.
disc.
Is there another elevator? No. Alright, I've missed the elevator.
I think they're synced up.
Oh.
It comes up on one side, it comes up on the other side.
That's such a dirty first encounter there, that corridor. A Marauder and a Whiplash in a
Yeah.
tight space.
Yeah.
I remember that the first time I played this game. I was like,
I've definitely
enemy
died there.
for real.
Definitely die there. These Nekravol levels, it feels like part 1 and part 2 were maybe one level at some point because they're just so much shorter than a lot of the other levels in this game. Cool as they are. And they also have some of the... I mean, when we get to Nekravol 2, we'll talk about the Ultra Nightmare 100% category and how much they love Nekravol 2. Nice. Well done.
Cool. That is done.
I wonder if it's optimization. Because there's a lot going on in such a small space. But so you see something like Tara's the Bud's like a massive map.
Yeah, maybe. It could be.
Oh, mate, that's a bit rude. Point blank SSG and a PB. Not going to get the job done. You really need to be, if you're trying to do a UN clear, you really, that green stuff on the ground,
Yeah.
that will 100% cause a BFG crash. 100%. Oh, I think I've missed the, yeah, oh, that's okay.
So we're looking for a certain glory kill on a Doom Hunter here, and this can be a run ender a lot in Ultra Nightmare.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
it's all
we
good.
are on
We got the
Nightmare
extra
here, so-
lives. Yeah, so we really want this guy to be in a good spot where we can get to the left-hand side of him. So cheeky.
Oh.
All right, we're
Oh,
good.
wow, got the stagger. Okay. And we want the left side. You got back.
We got the back. All right, that's okay.
One more.
We'll go and dismount the other one. Hey, where are you going? So you gotta wait for that thing to explode, and then we'll just send 3 rockets his way. Man, they're not fooling around today.
I'm sorry for laughing at.
That's all right. I laugh.
You can't help but like all you can do is laugh when you run this game.
Please don't
and stuff.
instantly die. Please
Oh
don't.
my. Oh. And if you were playing Ultra Nightmare, that's it.
That's it, yeah, GG.
That's it.
GG
Yeah.
Nuri.
Yep.
Let's try and get the BFG shot a little bit better this time around, because you can actually get them off their sleds.
Also, I think if you wait a certain number of seconds, the stagger resets again, and you can have another shot at it.
Ah.
So if you know, you're very gung-ho. You're a go-get-'em kind of guy, and I respect that, but...
Now, I believe you need to do a little bit of damage to this bloke.
Yeah. That'll spawn.
Now, I think that aim is like that. I could be wrong about this. Yeah, I'm totally wrong about it. I fluked it once, and then I thought it was really easy. Alright, there we go. Get rid of you. Just want you to trip up. Okay, let's try this again. It's kind of in a bit of a bad... Oh, I almost thought he just died randomly for no reason then. Okay. On the ground, left side. There we go. I think that's the one. No.
No.
I did not want to do that, but that's okay. Now, I would ideally like to not do this bit again. Oh, it's on the stairs.
Yeah,
Is it going to
stairs
work?
is a bit dodgy. Oh, we got it. There it is.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Now, I've got everything else, so we're just going to dash up this wall, which for no reason other than because Doom, it yeets us straight up. We've got the Flaming Meat Hook, which we really need for the beginning of the next level, because there's a challenge in the next level where you have to blood punch 2 demons with one blood punch.
Yep, and you got to do it several times. So kill two demons with 1 blood punch several times.
Somehow I'm short on combat. I'm not sure how.
This can bug out sometimes. This arena. It might just be an imp. There it is.
Yeah, okay.
It's
I don't
always
think-
an imp.
I'm not going to get 2 points for this though, am I? Not even going to...
Yep, you got it.
Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Let's just double check everything. Yep, we're good. Okay, we go to the next level.
Nice.
Yeah, so there's like a little bit of a strat with this. We're on like a ramp right at the very beginning of this level, and we want to meat hook the first group, blood punch them, and then the next one you want to shoot the mecha zombie a couple of times with the heavy cannon, just the primary fire, blood punch, and then I think you have to flame belch the next pack, and then you ice bomb the next one. So we're trying to keep blood punch filled throughout the whole thing. And if I do it all right, I'll probably get 4 out of 5, which is great, because the rest of the level it's a little bit tricky to do. So just go bam, blood punch is refilled, swap to the heavy cannon. I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3.
The mecha zombie has a little bit more HP than the soldier.
Oh, I'm going to have to glory kill you.
Can still get another tick here. There it is. Oh, maybe. Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
4
all right.
out of 5 is pretty damn good. So
Now, I'm going to have to quickly check actually whether I have enough. Have I routed the game right? Yeah, I have. Okay. I have been doing runs and I get to this bit and I'm like, oh, I don't have enough BFG. I got 3 extra lives, so if I lose my health, I'm sweet. So we pulled that secret encounter thing. But we're just going to run to the very end of the room, and then we're going to BFG and just kill everything like that. So we're overlapping the standard combat with the secret encounter. Now, there's going to be a Revenant that's just going to jump up here. We're just going to chainsaw him. He waited his whole life to join the battle against the Doomslayer, and he was slain instantly.
Sold a lie.
My sadistic side just likes to think that the Revenants you kill are like the same one. You know, it just keeps coming back. Because it's a demon, right? Like, it just keeps getting respawned. And he's just like, not again!
Okay, we're just going to drop a grenade here so that this Mancubus doesn't sit there and destroy us. And then we're going to yeet a D-Blade down there, which is going to allow us to get rid of that Revenant really quickly. I just want to get a glory kill going here so I can get Blood Punch ready.
Yeah, this is the easiest spot for another one of these Blood Punches.
Oh, this bit is really fun. So I think you need to kill a certain amount of fodder maybe.
Yep.
And then...
Headshot Blast is done. It's Precision Bolt Mastery.
Yeah,
there's this meaty sound effect when you Precision Bolt things down.
Maybe that'll do the trick. There we go. All right, so we're going to grab the Overdrive and we're going to get the Unmaker. And in this old version of the game, it gives you infinite ammo. So it's kind of cracked, as you can see. I'm just going to go over here. I've got to keep my eyes on the thing. And then we're just going to swap.
You can really kill it when you hold left click a little bit too much and you just spend one bullet of the Unmaker. That ruins an entire BFG round. So you got to watch that meter while you're killing everything.
There we go.
Yeah,
I just really wanted to get that challenge out of the way because it's a bit stressful if you get to the end of the level.
And you've got other things to worry about.
Yeah, there's a lot of other things to worry about towards the end of this level. So we're about to do another one of the more, I guess, difficult or less liked challenges. Not this bit, but in the next room. We need to do a glory kill against an Archvile.
And how many Archviles are in this level, Devo?
One. So if you're doing Ultra Nightmare, you know, until about 6 months ago, you basically had to throw the run away. Like if it didn't work, you know, if he spawned in a weird spot and it was not a favourable position to get the GK set up, you were basically stooged. So what I like to do is I just BFG there, and then I usually set up here, and typically... Oh, that's nice. All right. It's really good if you can get the drop on him, like right then. And then... There we go.
Yeah, nice. Beautiful.
Okay. No Frost Bomb, not permitted.
Oh!
Oh!
Nearly got it.
Robbed. Pretty close. Okay, just need to grab this BFG round because we're going to need that later. But you can really see how much time save it creates when you are using the Frost Bomb trick. This is also the hardest toy to pick up without looking at the vinyl cover.
I actually have trouble later on with the jump pad one that you you dash through a wall to get it.
Ah.
For some reason I can't do that one right.
There are some skips for this this bit here, but it doesn't really... Oh, okay, now it probably would have saved me time. It doesn't save a lot of time. There's like a wall dash that you can do, and you can, you know, just bypass a whole bunch of it. Don't need that. So the last mission challenge for Nekravol 2 is the glory kill on the Tyrant, which is easily the biggest meme of the run. He can just not stagger. You know, most demons, they go into a phase where you can kill them in a glory kill. He can sometimes just instantly die, and for no reason. Sometimes it's because he's standing on a sloped bit of the geometry. Other times it's because a carcass puts a shield underneath him. So, yeah, it's quite challenging.
The setup for the stagger is also really precise, and the arena is filled with heavies and fodder that are charging at you and hitting you the whole time while you're trying to hit it with your lock-on bursts and that sort of thing. So, and there is, again, like similar to the Archvile, only one Tyrant. So you have one shot, one kill, and that's, you know, historically would end the run right there if you didn't get the glory kill correctly on the Tyrant.
Yeah, obviously you don't want to have to redo the combat because you're going to lose a lot of time redoing it. Oh.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, this one, yeah. I blame the refresh rate. Everything that you see that's not to par, I blame the refresh rate.
Yeah. Had a cat on my lap. Hair in my eye.
Right, this thing, am I quick enough to get through this? Am I going to get crushed? Oh. You can just go straight through that thing if you're quick enough. It's not even that difficult. Alright, this bit is kind of cool. So you're meant to ride up on this thing, but we're just going to kind of grab onto this. Gives us a little bit of height, which is going to allow us with a B-boost to grab this monkey bar. So we're just going to jump, B-boost, and grab that. And we can bypass quite a lot of the combat that way. Like, the combat isn't tracked either. Alright, it's just on the wrong side. That's okay. So we need to get rid of these two eyeballs. Best way to do that is with one of these bad boys. have to do a bit of chainsawing here in a second. I think there's a petrol pickup in this room somewhere, actually. Actually, we're just going to get rid of you, because you are going to cause a lot of problems.
This one weirdly has more hit points.
That one does?
Yeah.
Really?
It's like one of them dies with one arbalist, and the other one dies with like an arbalist and a rocket.
Okay.
I don't know.
Is there a petrol pickup in this room? There we go. Okay. How many rockets have I got? Oh, I might need 2. Oh, no. Actually, that's okay. Where's that imp gone? Because we need a lot of rockets for the setup on this glory kill, so it's going to take a bit of time lost to do that. Grab some armor as well, because while we're setting it up, we are quite vulnerable.
So we have enough now.
Yeah, so I think it's like 12 rockets, a grenade and 12 rockets, and then some bullets.
I'm trying to remember how many lock-ons it is. I think it's 3 lock-ons, isn't it? 9? It's been a minute.
We'll find out. Actually, yeah, let's just get rid of this guy, so he doesn't cause any problems.
Just tap it in.
There we go. All right, okay.
Now, you don't dash into him, because that actually can kill him. Yes. And he got the
There
back
you
there.
go.
Oh,
It's all right. Beautiful.
Yeah. For whatever reason in this game, if you are literally 1 inch off the ground, it will count as a death from above glory kill, which is totally different than the one that you need to get to complete the mission challenge.
So I actually haven't seen that for lock-on version. I usually do the 3 lock-ons and then PV blister, PV blister, PV blister, and then single heavy cannon.
Yeah,
Might be dated now, I suppose.
I think we have some fodder holding up the Doom Hunter. And I think we didn't get the second... Oh, there's probably a Prowler, actually. Sometime...
Yeah.
No. Alright.
You can just kill fodder for a little bit, and sometimes the Cacodemon will spawn after that.
There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we need to get rid of this guy. I'm going to do this Crucible tech again. So if you use the Crucible on the Doom Hunters, and like you swing the Crucible and press a different weapon bind at the same time, it will instantly dismount them, but it won't use any Crucible ammo, so it's super handy. It's definitely the fastest way to get rid of them. Alright. Now, just make sure we've got everything done here.
A couple collectibles underground.
True. If you were a bit behind on the Punch by Blood challenge, you would get it done in this room here. Sometimes there's a couple of zombies floating around. You can get it done there. You can also walk backwards. If you didn't do the combat in that tower that we kind of skipped a bit, you can go back there, and there's often enemies there.
Good
Nice.
eye.
Cool. Right. Urdak. This is a really cool twist towards the end of the game, I think. Like, the aesthetic and the
It's
mood.
very haunting.
Yeah.
I mean, any humming children on a soundtrack is
Very scary.
Yeah.
very spooky.
It's kind of like the game lore take on sort of eldritch horror. You know, these angels end up being kind of these eldritch beings that twist and, transfigurate. And so they turn into weird tentacle monsters. It's pretty cool. Alright.
Nice. Pretty speedy start to Urdak here.
It's not too bad. I'm not super great at this level, but I know a couple of tricks.
There is, at the very start, like a much trickier ballista dash jump boost combo where you can go all the way to the platform from the beginning of that level, skipping the entire pit.
Alright, we're just going to wait for this guy to spawn in. And we are just going to... There's a bit of downtime here, so we're just going to get the last ticks of micro missiles done. I think I need to ping this Revenant. There we go. Might as well just get some stack. And we're going to leave.
Nice.
And, yep, everything's just spawned, so we're just going to yeet a BFG down there. And we're just going to chill at this little duct. It's a nice little optimization for that arena. You don't have to stay there for the whole fight. You can, just get that last wave to spawn and then and then leave if you can. Double ballista boost to the duct, and then just send a BF. Once you see the enemy spawn or you see projectiles flying, you just do that. Now I have enough plasma for this, I believe, but I will probably need to hold off on de-bleeding. Let's go up. There we go. That's okay.
So this is another one of those situations where you're triggering the secret encounter, sort of sequence breaking a bit. Going for the secret encounter and also trying to do the main combat encounter for this room at the same time. The elusive drone maker here.
Oh, which one is it? Must be you? No! Oh. Yeah, because I didn't do the right movement to get to this gore nest quickly enough, the normal AI spawned in too quickly. Normally they're all stacked up and nice and slow, but we can make this work again. It's all good. There you go.
All right.
All right, let's get out of here. Okay. Normally this is a good opportunity to get another tick for the Arbalist with that last Kako, but we kind of just destroyed him, so...
Another buff totem here, but it's not far away from the entrance into the room. It's right there.
Yep. Oh, bit cheeky. Just gonna get rid of you. Now, this guy will have spawned. This guy, I think he spawns after you kill one of them. Okay, now we just got to kill another maker drone, I believe. Usually it's around there.
Good shot.
Okay, then we got this guy to get rid of. Let's see if I can get this. Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So, trying to get through this door before it closes. Nice. Well done.
Yep, nice, cool. I'll do the scuffed version of what we call the daddy skip. So there's like a giant auto-scroller cutscene that where it's revealed that Vega is the father. He's sort of like the assisting character to the Doomslayer. If you've played 2016. Where's that Revenant? I think I got him. Oh, no, I didn't. Get him now.
And we've got a Marauder showing up now.
So you really want to wait for their eyes to turn green and then you can attack. It's just the best way to get it done. And go gold. See how that... I really don't want to kill that Mecha Zombie though. I kind of need him. I need that one too. But the problem is these guys will open their shields if they get shot by friendly enemies. Okay, we just have to very quickly grab a collectible that's hidden away. You'll do. I want to do it quickly because I don't want those enemies to move too far. I want them to stay roughly where they are. So normally what we do is we go in that room and there'd be a console that we would interact with, but we're just going to skip that. There is a very, very quick way to do this if you've got really, really good movement, but I haven't learnt it, and it's pretty tough to be honest. Oh, this monkey bar kills me every time. Okay. Oh, far
kill
out.
plane.
Yeah.
There's invisible kill boxes above and below you here. That looks better. There we go.
I should. Might get it. Yeah, cool.
Yes, there we
Okay.
go. So the respawn got him in the right spot here. Oh my god.
Okay. No, there's a skip you can do here where you stun an enemy and you yeet off them. But it's really, really tricky to do. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kill this guy. And then we're going to just chill here for a second. Oh, actually, you'll do. Oh, you're joking. Oh, that should work, actually.
Got the checkpoint.
Yeah, no, that should work.
Yep.
Alright. Okay, I'm going to... Oh, dear. I really want that supercharge!
All right.
Okay, we're going to do a little bit of damage to this guy. I'm going to need some more ammo. Okay, yep. Oh, whoa, whoa, I haven't blown the buff totem yet. Let's go do that. That would be wise. Okay, so just going to get a little bit of airtime here. Oh dear.
I don't want to say a thing, mate. It's peak concentration mode.
Oh no, I'm like, it's like a lava lamp.
I've
forgotten I'm a commentator for this.
This Tyrant, for being the biggest demon, he's very sneaky. I think we just need to make a bit of room on the chessboard here. The proverbial chessboard. I think that might just about do it. So if I just fire the BFG right over there, it should clear out the combat in this arena, and it should kill the demons that were in the previous arena that I skipped. Should. Yeah, we got 4 combat rating. I don't know if that guarantees it, but if there's still demons there, they'll still be there when we go back. Yeah, I think, yeah, you see the hit markers come up right then, you know that you probably got them. What are we doing with the challenges? The mission challenges in this level are practically free.
Yeah, they're free, yeah. Just kill things while you're in the air and headshot the Mecha Drones. We're activating purple now.
Yeah, there's no...
The greatest color ever.
Yes.
That's all the lore I have. I don't pay attention to the lore in this game, I'm sorry. But yeah, there's 3 gates that we want to unlock here to get the portal back to Earth.
Yep.
Where the Icon of Sin is getting stronger the longer that he's remaining there.
Yeah, kind of funny trivia about this level is they kind of made it in chunks, right? Which is, you know, makes sense. But they implemented the audio in chunks as well. So what happened in this game is they added the same dialogue in multiple times. And so Samuel Hayden says the longer the Icon of Sin is on Earth, the stronger he becomes, I think, 3 times in this level. Yeah. It's literally the same bit of dialogue. It doesn't make any sense.
Someone brought it up to Hugo Martin in a stream, and he's like, yeah, we just didn't notice.
Oh, I didn't make that.
We were making the script, how often he says it.
Yeah. I'll give this one more go. I'm not great at this this jump. It's all right. Let's just do it this way. Doesn't make a big difference. Well, since as though we're here, we might as well just do this challenge as well. Have I got enough plasma for this? Yeah, I do. All right, cool. This challenge is actually kind of nutty, but once you know the strat for it, it's not too bad. You just pull this, start letting everything load in.
It's a corridor of very scary demons, not a whole lot of room to move.
Yes, and you know, if this is the first time playthrough, you don't have the weapon swaps down to be able to easily delete every demon. I'm going to have to pick up the chainsaw. I'm pretty sure there's a petrol pickup in the next arena, I think.
Alternate strat is to BFG that corridor, and it kills everything in here as well.
Ah, okay. I would really like a headshot. There we go. Okay, I just wanted to get a headshot there because the health overflow in this game... Well, sorry, he just like... it makes me laugh every time. Alright, I've completely lost track of the combat now. Alright. Let's get rid of you. Now, normally what you would do here is you would... I have to freeze it. I can't hit any headshots at the moment. You would normally just chainsaw this guy. And Blood Punch would work. We're going to Crucible you. Now, I believe... Oh, no, this guy's in a really bad spot. Come on. Come on, boy. There you go. Alright, that should hopefully do it. Oh, I just... Almost.
You still there? Take 2. Looks alright.
Overcharged.
I think this will do just fine.
Yeah. Oh,
nice.
What a skip. Nice.
Well done.
I think there's still a Whiplash alive, though, so normally the way that works is you blood punch the Cybermake first, and then you Revenant, Dread Knight, Hell Knight, and then you Crucible the Baron, and then you do the Kako. And then, you meant to do a Whiplash in between the Kako and the Baron, but that's okay. This will work. How am I doing with... I'll find out in a few seconds when I kill him. I was just thinking about the Arbalest Mastery. I haven't really been paying attention to it.
You'll have a chance in Final Sin. Worst comes to worst.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go back to that arena that we just left.
Oh, shot!
Okay, so I only need 2 more. Alright, cool. Now, Let's just get rid of you, because you're a problem. You. Isn't there another Baron here?
There is 2, right? There is.
You just stop there for a second. I need you to stop. You must stop. Okay, now just make absolutely... Okay. I think that's it. Got the right attachment? Alright, cool. I can't see that at all.
If you got this one.
Ah, I got him. Nice one.
No way.
Well done.
That's, yeah.
You should play Tarkov or something, man. You just like see a single pixel out in the distance and click on its head. It's amazing to me that you're like missing the headshots on the Bloodmakers and you're like hitting a pixel from the middle of nowhere.
Oh, I just can't. Yeah, I'm really struggling, but that's alright. We're just going to grab some stack here. I don't have to Normally, in this level, you would fast travel back to do the secret combat encounter, but because we did that just, you know, in sequence, we don't need to do that, so we can just go straight to the boss fight. Spuddy, what are your thoughts about the Khan Maker? You completed it the first time, and what did you think?
The first time, I thought she was, I don't want to sound smug, but I thought she was too easy from the get-go.
Yeah, you kind of finished the boss fight, and you're like,
yeah,
hey, that was a boss.
So that was it?
Yeah.
But then I guess the whole Icon of Sin makes up for it at the end, doesn't he? All the spawns around him.
Yeah. Alright, we'll see if we can do some slobs snobbery, as I like to call it.
Or slobbery.
You can get it done in 30 seconds?
Maybe. So the weird thing about the slobs tech in this game is, let me see if I can
the rocket. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so if you pull it off, and you don't even need to look at the target, you can just do 360 no scopes and it'll go where it needs to go. Oh, I need to grab this as well.
Yes.
Better not forget that. Just gonna freeze you. All right.
Beautiful.
Oh, I missed. Oh no, that'll do. That'll do. You only need. I think you only needed like
Quick,
one.
raise the sensitivity. Get that 360. It has to. It's like pedaling in hummus. Oh my god. There you go.
Bow.
Back in business with ammo. Cycle through. Rinse and repeat.
That was like a 720.
Yeah.
This is it. Bit of dust on there.
Turn
Bit of
the
dust.
sensitivity up.
Oh, I can't aim it in. All right.
There we go. That might have only been a 180.
Yeah.
You did good, man.
Thanks, man.
That was a very impressive Khan Maker kill. 100%.
100%. So
Still good.
every time you kill a boss in this game, the blood punch gets upgraded. And since we just killed the Khan Maker, we snagged the ability to have 2 blood punches stored away at once, which is quite handy. Now, is my DPI? I can't remember. Oh no, that's that will not do the job.
That's
Right.
smoking.
That's a bit better. Oh, that Revenant was a little bit quick for me. And a little bit low on ammo, which is kind of sad, considering that I literally just left Urdak, which is easy chainsaw routing city.
So you've got Energy Shield, and that's the only one left, right? Because everything else are going to use Mastery Token?
Yeah, Energy Shield's the last one to go. Alright, I think that got rid of that spider. Just going to do a little bit of damage to this guy, and then we're going to set up a BFG around. A little bit slow on the BFG, but it's okay. Okay, I think we've already got that done, so we can just chill. Now, when's the old mate going to spawn?
Kool-Aid
There it
Torrent
is.
starts to come after the Prowler.
Oh. Can't climb, apparently. Now, normally we would chainsaw that Pain Elemental, but I had to chainsaw something right at the beginning of the arena because my ammo routing was a bit cooked. So we're just going to do this the old-fashioned way. Always look out for the slitherers. Pure evil.
No slithering.
What do we got here? Okay.
Here he comes.
Crucible this guy.
Yeah.
Make sure
Oh,
we don't
no.
accidentally crucible a zombie right next to him, because that can happen.
Harry.
Ah, should be right. Cease this foolishness. Stop. You must stop. Alright, we are done there. We've got 4 extra lives, so should be right if we take a sneak damage. Yeah, that'll do.
Good enough.
The Destroyer Blade has this really nice property where if you like complete charging it, it'll actually stun the enemies in front of you. So you know you can more brazenly prepare to use it. Now I don't know what office
that computer screen is insane.
Dude, whatever office furniture supply they have, I want to know. Collect this codex. Someone kill this idiot, please. There's the icon of sin.
That's right. The Doom 2 boss coming back. Doom Eternal. Zooped up a little bit for 2020.
Oh, rip. Alright, I'll take it. This is a really fun level, especially if you just want to gorge on the combat.
Yeah, you're at maximum power here. You've got your 2 blood punches as well. You just get off the can't make it, so...
Yeah, just going to grab
just meant there'd be a bit of fun with a bunch of endgame enemies.
Just going to skip all this combat, because we don't actually need to do it. I don't know where that Cybermank is going. And we're going to head up here. Actually, I'm just going to get a quick chainsaw in first, because I'm a little bit concerned about my ammo at the moment. And we should have a Marauder. Just going to get him away from the uneven geo.
Got it!
Yeah, nice.
That's a tough little combo there, especially... so you said the Precision Bolt doesn't stun on this patch, so you can slobs him normally. The Arbalest timing, very tricky. Grenade timing, very tricky. Lock-on can be funny as well. Nicely done.
Oh, where am I going? There we go. You can never grab monkey bars when you actually want to grab them. You can only grab them.
You only grab the monkey bars when you don't want them, for sure.
I give up at this point.
It's amazing.
Alright.
He's a professional, chat. He's throwing for the memes. It's for content.
2,000 hours. Alright, we'll just grab the Crucible here. Sure. Alright, what we're going to do here is we're just going to put a little bit of damage into this guy on the way through, grab the BFG, and then we're just going to finish this guy off. And come over here. I'm going to chop this guy's legs off.
Turn him into sushi. Next one, please. 4 California rolls.
Now this bit's spooky. Everything in here is buffed. The cacodemons and the pinkies can close on you so quick. Woo.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him go.
There they are. Speak of the devil. Or demons.
Alright. Cool. Alright. See if I can get this one. I'm not super crash hot at this one, but I'll try it. Oh, I nearly got it. Or maybe I got it.
Oh.
No. Nah, that's alright. It's just a cool little skip you can do. If you do that skip, it doesn't spawn these enemies here, but we don't... Oh, we don't kill them anyway.
But they will kill you.
Concerned that Arachnotron was going to go full get down Mr. President on me for a second then. Just going to grab this. Can I get that? I can't get that. Oh, I got it. Alright, nice. See if we can get this bloke too. With the same tricks.
Good enough.
That'll do. Just chuck a chainsaw in here.
Archie McSpellcaster does not get a turn.
I will try this Yeet Hook. I'm not great at it, but I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, this one's really impressive. You can throw it off. It just yeets you all the way to the boss gate, basically.
Yeah. Oh, don't you dare move. Oh.
Oh, that looks all right. Oh, we're going to the boss.
All right.
That was so good.
Nice.
All right, cool.
Perfect.
It was a little bit scuffed, but we'll take it. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to do some menuing to get these weapons upgraded. There is still one mod that we need to take care of. And you want to Devo, you're at the very last boss of the game. How can you do it? There is a very weird interaction with the BFG damage and the chain gun shield, but only for this boss. It is super strange. Okay, let's go over here. Do I have it? Yeah, cool. Alright, just want to make sure, absolutely certain that I have it. I think I just want to make sure that actually a tick applied. Yep, it did. Cool.
Yep.
So it does 10,000 damage. Actually, no, I'm just going to get to work on this bloke. Oh, man. I just kind of want to get on top of getting all the armor to start breaking, because it basically stun locks him.
I love this boss so much.
Oh, man. There's some enemies who are causing me a lot of problems. Catch you later, buddy.
The BFG rounds in this arena do not respawn, but Crucible keeps respawning. The intention here is for you to use the Crucible to get rid of everything on the arena. BFG to assist with the Icon of Sen. And, oh, slammed.
I'm playing a bit fast and loose because we got the extra lives. Man, it is so hard to weapon swap properly at this refresh rate. It's alright. Just burn all those extra lives. Alright, I need ammo.
So you get the last 10,000 in the next phase?
Yeah, I believe so. Let's just make sure that we... Okay. It's alright. Just got to be far away enough for the shot to register, obviously. It's alright.
Doom Eternal, y'all!
I think you can get it on the second
running
phase. I think
good.
I think you can get it on the second phase. Alright, that is all of the pieces of armor, so...
Now, I think you had something to show us, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
He's just going to stand there and chill. Eventually he will leave.
Thank you, yep.
Make sure you give him a good look before he leaves. Handsome devil.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're good to go.
Alright.
I think you're meant to have a little bit more BFG for this, so we're just going to do something a bit silly because I get extra lives. And... Oh! You can actually crucible the arms, which, you know, is nice. Okay, I'm going to have to grab a bit of BFG.
So this is why like in a Ultra Nightmare run, why this can be a little bit of a risky strat, the energy shield thing. You got finite BFG shots, and that thing can move, the Icon of Sin.
Yeah. Oh man, you know what? Let's just yeet it and hope for the best.
There we go.
There we go. All right, I was a little bit worried about that. There we go. Hey, I crucible one of the arms. All right. Oh, I need ammo. I'm always running out of ammo on this fight.
Yeah, same. So the fodder that you can chainsaw for more bullets only really spawns in one particular spot, and it's right in front of the Icon Sin, which is the most dangerous spot.
This refresh rate is killing me.
It's nearly over. You can do it.
Alright, let's just grab this guy.
Clench it.
It's one of those runs that makes you glad that you wore the brown pants.
Dude, I
believe.
Bouncing
oh
around,
my
hey.
god, dude. It had to be pain elementals, didn't it? Can you go away?
Also, that's probably worth mentioning, is that the demons that spawn in this bit are not always the same. You'll get like a selection of heavies and super heavies that'll spawn in phase 2 and phase 1 of the Icon of Sin. You can get bad RNG with it.
Alright, I think we just got the upper limbs to go. And I got no ammo.
Yeah, looks like left shoulder.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay, time will be coming up in a second.
Did you have to make this feel like an ultra nightmare?
Time.
And time. That is
Well done.
eternal.
Down on 60 hertz too.
On 60
On
hertz.
60
Well done.
hertz.
That's ultra nightmare right there.
So we'll just quickly do the verification. Well, I think we're going to be down one weapon point. Other than that, we're sweet. Yeah, this is normally 8, 15, 8, but we missed ARC didn't calculate it properly. All the weapons are done. We've got all of the suit stuff and all the codexes as well. So pretty much good to go.
Good run, mate.
Yeah,
was
thanks
good fun.
ASM for letting us share this game. Thanks ID for making the game. Thanks Spud Hunter and Maynard for joining me.
My pleasure. My
And
pleasure.
thanks, Devo, for
inviting me.
crushing it. Well done.
Yeah. Well done, man. Like and subscribe at Twitch TV Devo. And also donate to the Australian Speedruns channel.